welcome to Life is Strange Part 6. So we're back with Life is Strange now after taking a break last Thursday to play Metal Gear. I'm trying to remember exactly where we were up to. I know that we basically went back in time, screwed everything over, and now we're back here. So that's fantastic, at least. I hope everyone is going well. I know I've definitely been excited to get back into this. So, let me just bring it up a sec. Okay, normally I have it up, but it sort of just crashed before it would actually launch for me. So let's get that up. Jefferson is being creepy. Hang on a sec, and I'll stop the pretzel as well, so that can just stop there. Hopefully... Oh, we were... The Life is Strange. Hope that's gone. No, this is one of the few times that I can actually tab in and out on a game, which is always nice. Okay. There we go. Looks good? Excellent, Barry. Okay, so let's get into Life is Strange. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure we were, where were we? Yeah. So we'd just come back. It just doesn't... There we go. Oh, Jesus, I just turned my mic up, but it's because I'd tabbed off the screen. So there's no sound coming through. Okay, episode 4 of The Dark Room. Let's continue. In we go with Rachel, Amber, and Co. Well, we haven't found Rachel Amber yet. Again, I'm presuming she's dead, but still, we haven't found her body at least. It takes so long to touch these things until they get so big. Yes, the lovely introduction. So let's go through this. I remember that. We get to have a quick update. I guess, like, when things are released episodically, it makes more sense to have, like, the quick recaps and stuff as well. Just so you can, like, realign with where everything is. Oh no, the creepy Jefferson thing!
Max, how you doing?
Oh, hi, Mr. Jefferson.
I can't even skip this. We have to, like, go through this awkwardness all over again. I forgot how awkward this was.
Why isn't somebody
I think that's why my brain was, like, having a big blank as to where we were, because it remembers how creepy this section is. So,
I can imagine.
Okay.
Max, are you sure that you're all right?
It's weird just being on campus like everything's normal.
I know, lame as it sounds.
It's just an empty room.
Life has to go on.
Hey! Oh wait, no, we got rid of douchebag dad, so Chloe doesn't need a new home. It's all good.
On that note,
it's all fine.
Blackwell duty calls. Remember,
goodbye,
I'm going to
Jefferson.
announce the winner of the Everyday Heroes contest tonight at the party, so I hope you'll be there to celebrate.
This
Even though I'm sorry you didn't enter a photo.
And Lotion, how are you going?
You can't force an artist to work.
Extreme gaming and doom
I feel like
music.
a total loser, but
I love whenever they have those ads for gamers that they're always extreme.
I'm proud of you for caring so much about
and it's usually just doom music playing in the background.
I take hope in the fact that you have
and
plenty
I'm like,
of time to find your way. Just
defines
get in the
extreme
habit
now.
of putting
And
your work
hello,
out
Electro.
there.
How are you going? Chloe has legs now. Chloe has legs now, Electro. We went back.
Me too.
Well, we went back in time and we murdered Chloe's father, and that means Chloe gets to have legs.
Nobody should have to see me
a
dance.
good father
Plus,
or the
you don't
ability
want to watch
walk.
the old hipster trying to keep up with the kids.
And we went with
the
ability to walk.
Be seeing you.
Yes, you will.
And it was for AMC products.
Gross.
We get a bunch of ads in Australia for gaming
just
pizza from like the Domino's and Pizza Hut, and they never explain what makes it gaming pizza. It's just
cool.
pizza, and it's for gamers.
Since I'm here, I'll see
they don't even cut it into like the shape of Mario or something. It's just
now
pizza.
That is a great plan.
And that's kind of gamer, I guess. Okay, what is? I have to find info about Nathan. Is she doing the drawings, do you think? Like the little sketches? Because if Chloe hasn't taken the fact that every single chance she gets, she tries to make out with her now, that Max likes her, I'm guessing these drawings will give it away. I forget that we can, like, look at the people in this. I mean, we can ignore that one now, but... I'm dreaming. Then there's Victoria Chase, the elite Blackwell Academy. I'm gonna have to look at that another time. I can't
Let's see if I can find out where Nathan is.
Oh, do you know where? No, he does not know where Nathan is. He just bumped me and said, "Oh, yep, you guys are skateboarding."
Been so long since I've seen
Hi, I'm just gonna run in a sec. Do you know where Nathan is?
Hey, Daniel. You look bummed out. Are you alright?
I think everyone's depressed right now.
I just figured out that my
pizza,
photos
fair, Electro.
basically suck. I'm a wannabe artist.
Oh. Take different photos. I love your drawings. Take Why does it have that underlined? Does it really want me to say that?
You're not here to be a...
Oh no! I just saw his shirt. And I have feelings about him wearing that shirt. And the marketing is so edgy, it's cringy. Monster Energy Drinks marketing, they know what they are, Shin. They just lean into it. That's the thing. The chair that reclines, it has gamer beds. Oh god. Hang on. So why not gamer beds? I think they actually have them in Japan. It's these special beds that unfold and you can fold straight up into your gaming station so they save room in the apartment. So,
photographer. That's my gig. Look at that sketch you did of me.
of
Incredible.
me. Of
And
me,
that's your
Max.
art. Your gift.
I do feel better now. You
You're
are good, Max.
Can I just say Max's advice? Yeah, your drawing, your pictures are trash. Focus on the one thing you're good at. Don't try to expand or grow. Hey Nathan, where's he at?
By the way, have you seen Nathan Prescott?
You mean lately?
Like, anytime today?
No,
I saw
at all.
Jefferson talking with Nathan a little while ago, but I try to stay out of his way.
That's honestly
I have
quite
enough
fair.
assholes to deal with here.
Yeah. End of the world party.
Are you going to the end of the world party tonight?
It will be if I go, man. People here push me into lockers, not dance floors.
I feel like the more people we station at the party that can possibly be sacrificed for Chloe, the better.
That's exactly why you should go to that party.
Oh, Max.
We have to stand up to these Blackwell bullies for Kate.
Do we?
You won't be alone, Daniel.
Should pity dance with
Not
him?
with you to back me up,
I'll
Max.
get Warren to pity dance with him,
Damn it.
Electro. Warren
I
won't
will
have
go
a
to the
partner.
party like it
You'll
is
be
the
fine.
end of the world. Okay, maybe I won't go, but... No, I won't do that, but I'll go.
Go to the party. Become my meat shield. Do I? Kate.
Have you talked to anybody about what happened with Kate?
I don't talk to anybody, Max. But, I did actually have a conversation with Brooke. She was very sad about Kate.
So
Okay.
am I.
And angry.
And angry.
Yeah.
We should stop going to class and stage a protest. But that's not going to happen at Blackwell. Yet.
I like this revolutionary Daniel DaCosta.
Only if I can start the revolution from my sketchbook, Max.
Okie
Let's
dokie,
talk later.
guys.
Okay, Daniel?
Bye, Daniel. I like this fella. He's Electro. He's a nice fella. He's just trying his best. I'm going to leave him alone, but I am going to use him as a possible meat shield at the party. I'm not foolish. Look, the thing is this, we've gone all in for Chloe, which means I'm willing to sacrifice every single person for her. Like, Warren is a great guy. Daniel, great guy. Love the characters, but they made one mistake, and that's not being Chloe.
I had to clear away another batch of dead birds today.
Well, that's creepy.
Makes me mad. Climate change isn't real, my
Hi,
ass.
ma'am.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Max, you always show up when I'm talking about you.
You were talking about climate
I'm still
change.
bragging about you and the other students making
And dead
Blackwell surveillance
birds.
free.
We were there. I
was looking for Nathan Prescott, and I thought he might be in your class.
This is not his...
I'm surprised, Max. I didn't think you and Nathan were exactly friends.
Oh, no one is friends with Nathan. Study partners.
Just study partners. I can't believe he does have friends.
That's what money buys
That
you.
depends what your
He
definition
reminds me of
is.
myself in high school. Lowest
But I'd
self-esteem
like to see
possible.
more friendships at Blackwell, less bullying.
I
Especially
think,
after
like,
this
I
one.
think the good thing about this is
Me
you can
too.
see yourself in a lot of the characters here.
So,
Like, they do a
you don't
good
know
job
where
of
Nathan
getting
is?
some of those
I
experiences
saw
like that
him
across.
sulking off campus earlier. But you look like you have more on your mind than a question.
Oh shoot, who did we see stomping across there? What? You've already sacrificed Chloe's dad. What's another class for? Exactly, Electro. One in for a penny, in for a pound sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? No, like, again, there's a lot of characters here who I'm like, I can definitely relate to their experiences, especially like the ones with the bullying and stuff like that and being the outsiders. I can totally relate. But Chloe. What about Kate?
I don't think surveillance would have helped Kate Marsh.
Oh, Max. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Kate was the sweetest student I've ever met at Blackwell. And they can be so cruel to each
I
other.
get the feeling she says that about
Do
every
you need
person.
to talk to a counselor?
No, that's okay. What I'm doing is I'm talking to all the other students and dumping my trauma on them instead, ma'am. It's working out really well for Max. Blackwell needs help.
Blackwell Academy needs the help. There's something terrible going on here. You see it, right?
This week hasn't
Have you
been
noticed
Blackwell's
Max has
finest hour.
started doing this motion
But
a
me and
bunch
some
more? I don't
faculty
know if I've
members won't
just
rest
noticed
until
it
all the students
or
here
if it's
feel
like a
safe,
new tick,
not
but
bullied.
Kate was drugged
kind
at the
of-
Vortex Club party and bullied by them until
Yeah.
she ended up on the roof.
see, the vortex is the problem.
How do you stop that?
stop the
Shut
club?
down that damn Vortex Club for a start.
I like this woman.
I don't mean to get riled up, but that party should have been postponed. It's extremely tasteless given what happened with Kate.
You would think it would be, right? Like, you would just stop at the press. It's clearly the Prescotts.
Do the Prescotts have anything to do with
Could
the
we
Vortex
just
Club?
kill Nathan and fix
They don't
everything?
get all
It
their
feels like
money
that
from
would
car
solve most of our
washes.
problems.
No, they don't. But membership has its privileges, especially when your father is Blackwell's biggest sponsor. This elitist nonsense has no place here.
You're right. I just wish this could be the school that I dreamed about before I came here.
I hear you, Max.
She's complaining
I
to
love
this
seeing
teacher.
you and Warren and all my students at your best here. But you're all too young to be so cynical. But you truly give me hope.
Recent events.
I was hoping you could explain some of these crazy things happening in Arcadia Bay.
If I could, I'd be collecting my Nobel Prize in Science today. I haven't been able to wrap my mind around that eclipse, much less the
You would
snow
think
and
scientists
whales.
would be flocking to this town, right? Just to check out what the heck is happening. Scientific, beyond science. Let's freak her out, beyond science.
I think this is beyond science.
Nothing is beyond science except for our lack of knowledge.
I like her. She's
We
very
may never
Scully
know
from
why.
X-Files.
But that doesn't change reality.
I am worried about reality. I feel like it's changing right in front of us.
You and Samuel both. We were talking about that before you came over. Our planet is changing, but it's not mystic. It's erosion.
Prophecy? Max? What's this prophecy?
So, you don't think this could be some kind of prophecy or something?
Max, you know how fascinated I am by Arcadia Bay legends.
Do
But I haven't found
did we
any
know this?
apocalyptic signs yet.
The whale?
Unless you count those end of the world
The
posters.
snow?
Unless you know something I don't.
Or the dead... We're not going to Banga.
I wonder if the Tabanga knows more than anybody here.
Oh, Max, nobody even knows who brought the Tabanga here. It was likely stolen from the South Pacific by local fishermen. But I know what you're saying. There's a lot of energy here.
I'm sorry, Miss Grant. I have to get going.
Goodbye, ma'am.
I'll see you later.
It's always good talking to you, Max.
She's an
Good.
interesting
Nathan
one.
is not
I
around.
honestly like her the most out of the
I
teachers.
should go back to Chloe.
I'm fascinated. As
Oh, he's
Michelle
not around.
Grant,
No, let's talk to
I'm
him. He's
very worried.
fantastic.
How are you doing, Max? Been a tough week. I know.
Wait, is he still
Yes,
wearing his
it
dead bird
has,
gloves?
Samuel.
Like, is he still wearing like the cleaning gloves?
How
'Cause
are
he should
you?
probably take them off.
Sad and confused like everybody else
He is
in
wearing his
Arcadia
cleaning
Bay.
gloves still.
You look like you have a lot of questions, too.
I forgot how slightly uncomfortable this man makes me. It's just the speech pattern with which he talks, the slight whisper, and the slight stilted just before you think he's about to say something sentences. Animals.
I definitely
Oh.
have questions about what's happening to the
Erosion is
animals
the
in
starting point of
Arcadia
Max's
Bay.
time
Oh,
power.
Many
Apparently.
do. These poor creatures have no choice in what happens to them.
What about the squirrels? I haven't seen any dead
Oh, I'm
squirrels.
glad to see your squirrels are still healthy and happy on the campus.
Me too.
Oh
If
no.
something happened to them,
Oh no.
Not as long as you're here to take care of them,
Please
Samuel.
let nothing happen to
the only
to
thing
them.
that calms them is food. Lots of food. Which reminds me that I have to feed them now.
Don't overfeed them, dude. Also, don't train them to go near people if you want them to keep them alive. Like, oh god, why do I have a bad feeling about this? I'm legitimately waiting for a football to
Arcadia
hit
Bay
it.
is scared too.
Can
Look
I?
at the weather and the animals.
Not to mention poor Kate Marsh.
We all need to look out for each other.
Get
these
that food in
days.
your belly.
Oh, either we've done something good or something bad here. Why does it not want the food? Can I take a picture of you? No, I can look at you.
How would you like a partner for a quick photo op?
Oh, okay, sure. When are we going to show people our pictures? Because I'm taking a lot of animal pictures. Thank you, squirrels. Rangefinder.
The sky wants to
Right,
hurt us.
so... Hang on. Go check inside Nathan's room. Okay, we can do that. Bye, Samuel.
Hello, Max.
You-
Thanks
Ma-
again for helping me fight the power.
Goodbye, ma'am. I've finished talking to you. I currently have to go into the dormitories.
Coast is clear. It would be so cool if you and me were going to school here together.
But now you can have Mr. Jefferson all to yourself.
God damn it, Chloe!
Suck.
No one wants
Now
Mr.
let's get into
Jefferson
Blackwell Ninja
except
mode.
Elizabeth, and that's for forward grade means. Okay, so we're breaking in,
So
hopefully.
lame, they don't have co-ed dorms here.
Yes, because I
Indeed.
want Nathan Prescott in the room next door.
Good point.
No, that is a very fair point.
Wait here. Give me the signal if Nathan or anybody shows up.
What's
I
the
won't let you
signal?
down, Batmax.
Is it screaming or?
Now I just have to find Nathan's room.
Good luck, Max. Conditioned formative years to doubt anyone to be. That's good to hear, Shin. That you're in a better place. I personally definitely know, like, it can really suck, especially during like the most formative years, when you get a lot of negative experiences. Like that can stick with you for a long time. Especially trust in other people. Humans can be exceptionally cruel, so I'm happy to hear that you're in a better place in relation to that, Shin. And you're alive, Ozzy. Fantastic, eventful night. My lord, Ozzy, what have you been up to tonight? This 8:20 p.m. in Melbourne. What have you been doing? Power working? But the tradies. Oh, he broke your vacuum, Ozzy. How is the air conditioner at least working? Oh, hang on, I'm going the wrong way. That's Slate. What does this say? Skateboarding is not a crime. Good job. Where's the Nathan one that says I'm a giant douche? Bigfoot's got big balls. Why does that feel like something Nathan would write? The Prescotts rule this town. I think that this might be where Nathan lives.
This can only be Nathan's room.
Yeah, this can only be Nathan's room. Need to find some mangroves to dig up the erosion. Are you? Why not? Screw it. Why not break in? It's Nathan's room. Who cares? He can buy a new room. Though, to be fair, can I just point out, we're willing to break this lock, but in the principal's office, we had to go and make an actual, like, weapon. Oh. I don't like his room.
Now I need to find Nathan's phone. Or anything with clues.
This is a very ick room. Max, now that David is not here, I need Chloe to step up and stop acting out so much. But that won't happen if you and her are getting mixed up in illegal crap like breaking into Blackwell at night. I know it happened, so don't bother to defend or explain. I hoped you would get her back on the right track, but it looks like she's getting stuck again. You could be such a good influence her, unless you both want to play bad, but she can't keep blaming David now. I'm sorry, Joyce. Even I get into shenanigans, but I'm trying to be a good influence on Chloe. I know, Max, I forget you're still teenage adults. That's not how that works, Joyce. Bought a new one, came home, opened it, half the parts are missing, went back, got my money back, no vacuum. Oh no, and you've just got the dirt, Aussie. That sucks. It was cheap, came out one, don't really care.
Damn, Nathan. That's a nice shot. If only all your energy went into photography.
It's just a child wandering.
It's so damn creepy, but the guy has his own style.
I don't like Nathan. We take Nathan's...
So cute and ironic.
Then is actually
I
the
can't
best
believe
son in the
Nathan still has it around.
Oh my god, Nathan is the best son in the world. Someone's a daddy's boy or mommy's boy.
thought Victoria had the photo bling, but once again,
What,
that monochrome camera is brand new and costs about
Can I just
6
say,
grand.
I'm more shocked that Max
Bastard.
is shocked that the rich kid has all the rich camera stuff. Uh-oh, we've got some prescription pills, and I have a feeling that dear old Nathan has not been taking them. Or should not have them, one of the two.
I don't think this prescription has helped Nathan.
Yeah. Not with his crazy gun waving around and
I'd
ranting.
cry too if I had him for a father and had to wear that suit.
Jesus, Max.
Let's see what Nathan hides in here.
Alright, sure, let's go.
Nathan is way into this party.
Hey, gorgeous, let me know what you're wearing to the Vortex
Bad
this week
sign.
so I can wear something just as stylish and inexpensive. I'm psyched about going, and I'm picking up some serious party favors. The fact that he would have had to have spelt party like this hurts me. And hello, Painted Dizzy, how are you going? I even told my dad to keep the pigs away from Blackwell so we can get wrecked without hassle. If we're going to have an end of the world theme, then let's do it fucking on point, right?
Bastard. Now I remember why I hate you. And oh man.
Nate,
Sean Prescott might be Nathan's real problem.
I know this has been a stressful week, and your mother and I are here to talk if need be. Just make an appointment anytime. Your mother wants Dr. Bill to come out after his book tour. For now, let's stick to your prescriptions. I need you calm and quiet while Pan Estates is being developed. I know being a Prescott is a burden, and I'll guide you into this room step by step, as did my father. It was hard for me when my dad opened my eyes to our destiny, but you'll thank me someday. Don't worry about Blackwell. This shithole town is going to get an anima along with a fresh brand. I want you to be ready to take over when the moment is right. Don't fuck it up, son. Your father.
Too bad Nathan isn't more like his sister. She sounds awesome.
You've been from Brazil, little
And
brother. It's
far
been too
away.
long since I've heard from you, so please let me know what's going on in your exciting scholastic life at Blackwell. I bragged to all my co-workers in the Peace Corps that my talented bro Nate got a full scholarship to one of the best art schools in the world. Even though I can't always check my mail or phone, please, 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 please send me some new photos of campus so I can live vicariously through your lens. I miss you and your pictures. And yes, Mother told me you've been in trouble and Father has been on your ass. But you have to either ignore him or stand up to him. You know I love Dad, Nate, but I'm also in a jungle halfway across the world because of him. He's a bully who inherited power, not wisdom, and the only way to win against one is to fight back. Don't let him change you into one just for the family legacy. End of lecture. You're at school, so I just wanted to make sure you feel at home. Back to the mangrove, sending... How is the mangrove constantly coming up? Sending out good thoughts. Better write back or I'll have a Jaguar shipped to your dorm. XOXOXO Chris. Does not make me feel any more sympathy for Nathan.
Yes, Nathan sure needs diet pills. This is strong stuff.
That is definitely not being used for diet stuff. Either end up changing. Oh, the affiliate. Let's see. I just love it's like 9 months too late. Which I find hilarious. Like that streamline.
Holy shit. That's the gun Nathan used on Chloe.
A gift?
A gift from...
Huh. Right.
These films all have a dark pattern.
That is a lot of films with dark patterns, and your eyesight was very quick for reading all of them so fast, ma'am.
Nathan likes his tortured subjects way too much.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Nathan took this from Kate's altar. Why? What is with this dude?
This is a serial killer in the making, right? Like, this is a heavy serial killer vibe room. I thought I was looking for his phone.
That looks like a
Instead, I'm
totally
just getting
fun
terrified.
show. Even Nathan has a light side.
New romantic. I love how much Max just sort of flip-flops between different feelings on him. Did we look at this?
I don't think one book can guide the Prescotts.
Rage On, Dr. Bill, A Teen Parent Guide to Anger Management. I love when like they just give you a book to read. It's like, this will cure everything.
Whale songs? Maybe this is the only soothing thing Nathan ever hears.
Whale songs. Has anyone ever tried to fall asleep to whale songs? I find it oddly
That is
distracting.
so Chloe.
Hey asshole, we need to talk, or I'm going to tell everybody what you did, and you're going to pay a motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Chloe.
Chloe.
Yeah, he definitely drugged the heck out of her. Jesus Christ. Can we just... Okay, I thought I was looking for a phone. I'm not seeing a phone. Oh god, scratch marks? Hang on. How did we miss scratch marks?
What the hell are all those marks on the floor?
I don't like Nathan's room. Couch. Move the couch.
Let's find out what you're hiding.
We want to... Oh my god, if it's Rachel Amber, can you imagine? Like, it's just her body behind the couch. And that's where she's been all along.
Oh yes, little phone.
Just like
You are
Frank and
mine
Rachel.
now.
Oh god, Electro. Can you imagine?
Now I have Nathan's phone, so I can show it to Chloe.
Good, let's
Well,
leave.
before Nathan comes back.
He's going to be there, isn't he, or something? It's all good in the wood. Okay, yeah, no, we're just going to go back to Chloe. Chloe! Hey! You don't want to go in there. It's messed up. I've got the phone door.
Damn, Max, you're finally back. I got worried. So, what did you find?
His room was clean and creepy. Check this out.
What I loved the most about that was what stood out to Max the most, even more than the creepiness, was the alleged cleanliness of his room. Like, her opening line should be the most important feature, but to Max, it's like, it was clean and creepy, but clean. Oh shoot, Shin, you're right, I didn't move the couch back. I should probably do that. Thank you, Shin. Is it too late? Oh no.
Boom, Nathan. We got you by the balls.
Oh, hang on. Shin has just pointed out that I may have oh shoot.
What are you doing in my dorm?
Look, stuff, things.
You're
Kinda.
such a nosy bitch, Max.
I really am.
right there, Nathan.
Make
Oh
me
no,
hoe.
I think it's too late. Uh-oh.
Max, I got this.
Oh hey, it's Warren!
Get the fuck out of my face.
Oh nice! I mean, also
You
shock
are
noise.
so fucking dead.
Jesus!
Get off me, bro.
Oh my god, someone get the gun! Stay out of it, stop Warren. Stay out of it! Go Warren! I should probably not stay out
You like
of
to
it.
hurt people, huh? Like Max? Like Kate? Like me? Huh? Feel this, motherfucker!
Well, Warren's about to be expelled.
Get off me!
Oh, is he going to cry? Is the bully going to cry after he beat Warren up? Like,
Please stop!
You beat Warren up, dude. This is literally him just getting
down.
revenge on you.
Hey,
Oh, Max did step in.
Stop.
You literally were doing that to that Warren like episode 1.
Yes, we have to go.
Oh, thank God.
Who's the bitch now?
Chloe.
Chloe, you didn't need to add that part. Like, his attention was on Warren. We'd protected you a bit. God damn it.
Damn.
Hang on.
Warren went full alpha on Nathan.
Hang on, hang on, hang on.
And it was good.
It was good, and we're going to let him do it
Scary.
again. But what we're going to do first is we're going to follow Shin's wonderful reminder and try and move the couch back if that's possible. Unless I've gone too far back. Hang on. No, no, no. How far back have I? Okay, I think I... What do I should go back to Chloe. Okay, okay. Okay, so we haven't talked to Chloe yet, so we can still go back to the room. Hang on. I know, right? The new look really suits you, Nathan. Being, beaten up. Oh, God. It won't let me go. Hang on. Can I get back into... Am I in his creepy, creepy room? Almost. Oh, I think it's too late, guys. Oh, I'm giving her a nosebleed. Okay. So, never mind. The couch will remain moved, everybody. That's fine. Hey, Chloe, we're about to see a wonderful fight scene again. I mean, if I stop reversing time. Yo!
Damn.
You can just skip through all of that. He didn't he, Painter Dizzy? Stay out of it. I feel like letting the bully get beaten up is the best
Like
option
Max?
here.
Like Kate? Like...
Oh, we can probably skip that. Probably don't need to... Like, I'm just here, we're just rewatching Warren getting beaten up over and over again. Well, bye.
Shit, man. This really hurts.
Can I go back into your room now? Just out of curiosity. I'm just wondering, like, why he's there crying. No. No, you cannot go back into his room even after. I just thought I would check. Do you want to get up? Or are you scared of Max now? I loom over you with my shadow. I'm intimidated. Look how big my shadow
face is broken.
That's probably for the best. You're not Warren. Huh. Do you think he has any other voice lines? I'm assuming you're meant to move on quite swiftly from here and not just stare at the crying boy. Oh well. Off we go. Goodbye. Where is it?
That was intense.
A good thief would make the only evidence the stolen
Warren.
objects.
Thank you so much.
For what?
For beating the shit out of Nathan Prescott?
Yeah. And
Dude, you
we
rule.
got his gun.
I don't know. I kind of went crazy there.
That's fine.
Like Nathan.
You're not anything like him.
Good to know. So where are
You
you
still
going?
have most of your face intact.
I better stick with you guys. Just in case you need me to get my Hulk on again.
To be fair.
Or should I call the cops on Nathan?
No police. Not yet.
Wow. Max.
So maybe you better,
Warren, me and Max have to do this on our own. No.
Also,
offense.
I
It's
think,
cool.
okay. This is my
Whatever I
thinking.
can
We
do to
now
help.
have Nathan's
what
gun,
you can
right?
do is
I
find
reckon
out
if I'd
anything you
intervened
can about Nathan's father.
and stopped Warren, then
I'm on
Nathan
it.
would still have his gun.
Between the snow and eclipse, I'm assuming the apocalypse is around the corner.
That's okay.
Thank you. Seriously. I'll call you later.
You better. I'm feeling pretty alpha now.
Yes, you are.
Man, that guy is so fucking in love with you.
I know.
He really did give a serious beatdown to Nathan.
It was a little scary to watch him do that.
Now let's make a date with Frank.
Will he even answer you?
Frank
I'm
always
feeling very
answers when he
alpha
wants
now.
money.
Do you think that's ever worked?
Like I
Out of curiosity, does anyone think that's ever worked in the history of trying to flirt with someone, going up to them and being very much like, I am the alpha? Like, do you think that has ever worked? Like, anyone's ever gone, oh, fantastic, I'm yours. That's all you had to say. You just had to show me some alpha energy. A couple of kicks as well. True. We're on episode 4, Painted Dizzy. So we're up to episode 4. That was such a pat on the head sentence. I'm feeling very alpha now. Yes, you are. Who's a good alpha, Warren? You are, buddy. Dutch says, I'm an alpha. Yep. That is how you get all the women. I am
Frank
alpha.
wants to see me right now.
Let's not keep him waiting.
Hey, Frank, we have another gun, and this one might have bullets. We haven't checked because no one checks about bullets in this universe. Okay. So, is no one cleaning up the whales? Have we just abandoned them to the ecosystem? Because that's probably not a great plan. I do like how they took the time to put tape around the whales. Like, kids, don't climb on the dead carcasses. Like, the smell alone would stop them.
I hate seeing those poor whales like that.
Me too. I just think of their families in the ocean out there looking for them.
I think all of the family washed up on the beach,
Well,
if that's
that
any
asshole's gonna help
condolences,
us find
Chloe.
Rachel.
Like, that looks like a sort of the pot of
You'll
whales
actually
there.
shoot him? Chloe, do not count on my rewind. Seriously.
Obviously, I'm not counting on you. That's why I have a gun.
Ouch!
And I might even save you someday.
About time.
I am so going to hit you.
Ow! I felt that burn,
There's
and
no
I'm
way
not
we
even in the
could've guessed
game.
this is what would happen to us when we grew up.
I'm looking forward to the day when we can just go on
Max
a road
has
trip
to be carrying some
Portland.
heavy
Fuck
stuff
yeah.
in her mind right now.
You, me, and Rachel.
Absolutely.
No, not Rachel.
So let's play this cool, okay? Just pay Frank his money, and then we can get that code for the
She's
book
gonna
from
lose
him.
it because she's gonna remember the
That's
pictures of
all.
Rachel we
Got
showed
it.
her, isn't
No
she?
dicking
With
around.
Rachel and
Let's
Frank.
roll.
He's gonna be all like, how did you force Rachel to love you, you gross man? And then he's gonna be all like, Rachel and I had real love. And Chloe's gonna be all like, lies, terrible lies, she loved me. And Frank will be like, only as a friend. And then Chloe's gonna have a breakdown because she doesn't understand that Rachel friend-zoned her. But Max hasn't, Chloe! Max hasn't friend-zoned you. Kick Nathan in the kidneys, make him bleed at this one for the next week. I think that was Warren's goal there, Shin. Must work, otherwise there wouldn't be all the crap about don't date anyone not alpha going around nowadays. That's true, Electro. That's true, that must be how it is. It's just, don't go near that. That's the thing. I don't know if you guys have all been advised, but it's out in the the weekly women's newsletter that gets sent out each week to the women of the world everywhere. It's just transported to us magically. Big letters. It always says, don't be dating no non-alphas, and it has a big waggy finger on it, and then it points to something that's not an alpha, and it's circled, and it goes, not an alpha, don't date. It's a very true fact.
So now we have to see
Did you not
Frank
decorate
all
Chloe?
the way out here.
Cholesterol truck. Chloe's truck. What? You can decorate her truck? With what? Like, her dead father's guts or something? I don't know. How would we decorate her truck?
Nope, I don't want to go there.
I want to go there. I want to touch the... Fine, we won't touch the truck. I had a pirate flag on the roof on the inside, and Little Red like, how on earth did you manage to decorate it? I have clearly missed something. I'm gonna look at... Look, I won't miss this. I'll look at the flyer.
There might not be any Pan Estates by Saturday.
Oh, that's right. End of the world, end of the world, end of the world. I have totally lost track of the fact that the end of the world, because I'm just like,
This is where
Chloe.
my nightmare started.
Oh, in the junkyard. Are you serious? All the way back there? Huh. Yeah, no, we didn't decorate it. We were too busy shooting things. Let's look through the window.
Frank doesn't need tinted windows when they're this dirty.
Oh, the judgment. Ooh, garbage.
Take the trash out sometime, dude.
He has. It is outside of his Max. That's the inside. That's the outside. The garbage, not inside, outside. He's taken it out. And let's look at his shoddy table.
This is where Frank ponders his existence and gets drunk.
What I always like in games like this, because obviously the characters are like waiting for you to turn up. I like to imagine what Chloe thinks Max is doing right now. Like, Chloe's like, let's go to this next thing, and Max is just wandering up the sides, and then pausing and just staring hard at them.
Cops around to bust us.
And then just like wandering back constantly. Like, Chloe's just like, what is up with Max? Like, is she high? I'm just not sure.
Oh, fresh meat. So Pompidou must be okay. Good doggy.
Oh, thank God. Oh, God. The dog would have died if I directed him the wrong place, right? That's what that's. Hey.
Oh, look. The Wonder Twins. You
We've
should have
got
come
our own
along.
couple nickname now,
She's
Chloe.
my partner.
Yes.
Yeah, or bodyguard. So let's get to business. Where's my
Max
fucking
is your
money?
bodyguard. Give him the money. You owe him the money for something, Chloe. Like, let's pay our debts. We can always take it back. I have the time.
Oh, I thank you. That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Literally, could I
And
just...
let's not do any more business again. Now, if you excuse me.
Hang on.
Frank? Could we ask you a couple quick questions?
You have some serious lady balls.
Ooh.
No.
Okay, so we're gonna have to not give him the money.
Jesus, okay.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Did we give it? Okay.
But I'm not getting you high.
Frank, we're not here to get high.
No, you don't look like the type.
Thanks.
Not like Chloe here. So what do you hardy boys want?
Just the names of some of your clients.
Oh, is that all? Oh, well, why didn't you just tell me?
Just some
How about
private
I just give you
information.
the keys to my RV while I'm at it?
Well, you kind of already did that.
You already did.
Ah, you fucking mental. I lost my keys, but I changed the lock. You better goddamn not be snooping around here.
No, I'm not.
I meant we already snooped, dude.
Christ, I hate you Blackwell shits. You expect everything for free. You're not getting any handouts from me. I work for a living,
You're
you
living
understand?
it, do you?
Yes, Frank. Without those Blackwell shits as customers, you wouldn't have any work at all. Dude, you're a drug dealer.
Yeah, right, okay. Both of you are giving me a headache. No deal.
Well,
Frank, we didn't come here to fight. This is so
this
much
is the
bigger
worst
than
good
us.
cop, bad cop ever.
You
Like,
come in peace? After you aimed a fucking gun at me
We could aim
and then
another
pulled
gun.
the trigger.
yeah. Helping Chloe. I wonder at what point that stops being a defense.
I was helping Chloe after you threatened to cut her. Remember?
You know, you're lucky all I brought was a knife. Otherwise, you and your girlfriend wouldn't even
Yay!
be bothering me.
We've been confirmed
You really
girlfriends.
think
Or
you're
take
tough
that as
shit,
canon.
girl.
When a drug dealer calls
just-
you something, that's it. You're that for life.
I didn't know what I was doing.
Drug dealers.
Dude, get off her ass.
Little known
She's
fact,
protecting me.
drug dealers
You've
can
got a
legally
knife and
marry
God knows
people.
what else. Are you really afraid of Max
Make
here?
them girlfriends.
I'm not afraid of anybody except my maker. And you little bitches think you can outsmart me?
Oh my
Why,
God, this
because
is-
I'm trailer trash? You're Blackwell trash, and it's time to take you out.
Calm down, Frank. Let's just talk.
Don't
How
you ever
badly
tell
is
me
this
what to
going to
do.
go?
Get it, bitch? Get it?
Step the fuck back now!
Oh no! Not the dog! Not the dog! No! Chloe! Chloe, why would you?
Fucking killed my dog!
Oh my God! Chloe, shoot him! Okay, this is not. Well. Chloe, you killed a dog. This is a serious matter. You need to be a bit concerned here, ma'am. We're gonna have to go back in time. We can't let her kill the dog. That's just wrong. I know, not the puppy.
Chloe.
I just shot a man and his dog.
I know.
I killed Frank Bowers.
No, you killed his dog.
You saved
he
my
also-
life, Chloe.
Look, we're
It
going
was
to have to go through some.
self-defense for
We're
both
going to
of
have to
us.
reverse, aren't we?
Max? Frank is really dead.
Yes. And also
But we
his
can't
dog.
stop now. We have to find that code.
This would definitely be a life-changing
Before
moment,
the
wouldn't it?
cops come.
Oh right, we can. Or we can search his dead body and then go back in time. I wonder if we'll get a chance. Do you think we could put him inside one of the whales? Because it doesn't seem like anyone's
That's it.
taking care of their bodies, so he should be
Let's
able to
get
sit
out
in
of
there for a
here.
while.
Sorry,
You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Are you? Wait, can we not go back in time? Are we not even going to try and go back in time? Oh my God. Oh no.
Jesus. Chloe actually killed Frank.
Yeah, no,
She'll
we're
never forgive herself.
Yeah, we're going to have to go back in time for that one, unfortunately.
Only I can change it.
Wait. Did I read the note at all? I can't sim for her in prison. This is true. Well, if we could hide the body. Hang on. So let's try right back before we even give him the cash. Do you know what I mean? Like, we'll just knock on the door and we won't get him the cash and see if we can get the questions that way. Okay. Chloe! Chloe! This time, let's not
Listen,
shoot
Chloe.
the dog.
I can tell you for a fact that this will not go well.
Max, I should have known you would be kind and rewind. So tell me exactly what I need to do here.
I don't know about getting rid of the gun. Get rid of the gun?
You won't like this, but you need to get rid of that gun.
No, Max, I don't like that at all. But I trust you.
Or just give me
And
the
girl,
gun.
if I need that gun, you better rewind fast.
Like, okay, why not just give the gun to Max, and Max, you don't pull the gun out? Like, that would be the other option than just fully disarming yourselves and throwing it away.
Look.
Yeah, Wonder Twins, come on. Keep money.
I don't have the money. Yet.
Oh.
Oh, really? Then why did you text me that you did?
Because I wanted to tell you in person.
Oh, I'm truly touched, Chloe. Now, why are you losers really here?
We just want to ask you some questions.
You have some serious lady balls.
Okay.
No.
Wait, that worked?
Jesus,
Still?
okay.
And we kept the money?
But I'm not getting you high.
Like, that's fine. Close the door.
Frank, your dog is kind of scary. Could you please close the RV door?
You aim your gun at me, but you're scared of my dog.
Yep, totally scared of the dog.
That
Dude, you
figures.
don't want to see what goes down in the reality where you don't shut that door. Wait, so maybe we could have kept the gun?
Okay, there, you're safe. Now, what do you want?
Just the names of...
Oh, is that a...
Help or else. You already did. I'm sorry. You don't get it. Help or else. No, we shouldn't threaten him. He doesn't like being threatened. Do you think he'll like, I'm sorry, or you don't get it more? Because you don't get it is either going to be you don't get it and I explain it and he gets it, or it's going to be me being all like, you don't get it, you trailer trash, ha 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 ha, big smart Max brain. But I want to be all like, you don't get it, let me explain pitifully and you'll help me. I'll try, I'm sorry. People seem to like it when you grovel.
Listen, Frank. I'm sorry to be such a nuisance, but this is important.
Yeah, everything's important these days.
Just say
But I can
Rachel
tell you're
Amber.
not bullshitting
Come
me.
on, just people start
There's
saying
no
Rachel
time for
Amber.
that, Frank. I just need a little bit of
Say
information.
Rachel Amber. You know it's his
Well,
weakness.
it always starts with just a little. And Chloe here knows all about that, don't you?
Come on, Frank. This isn't about me now.
Yeah, right, okay.
Just
Both
say.
of you are giving me
Oh
a
my
headache.
God.
No deal.
Why is Rachel Amber
We
not a
didn't
choice?
come here to fight.
She always comes
is
up,
so
and we
much
know he's
bigger than
obsessed with
us.
her.
What, you come in peace? After you aimed a fucking gun at me and then pulled the trigger.
Goddamn, we went with helping Chloe last time. That did not help. Is it actually a nice guy deep down? I feel like maybe nice guy just twisted by a lot of things. No bullets.
There were no bullets in the gun. We were safe, tough guy.
There's something wrong with you, girlie.
Oh my
You
God.
pulled the trigger because you wanted to show me how
Yes.
safe I was?
That's how.
I didn't know what I was doing.
Dude, get off her ass. She was protecting me. You've got a knife and God knows what else. Are you really afraid of Max here?
I'm not afraid
That's
of
true.
anybody
He is
except
kind of
my
being
mate.
really scared
And
of
you
Max.
little bitches think you can outsmart me?
You're gonna have
Why,
to do it
because I'm
again.
trailer trash? You're
No.
Blackwell trash, and it's time to take you out.
Oh my God,
Calm
dude.
down, Frank. Let's just talk.
Don't you ever tell me what to do. Get it, bitch? Get it? How do you like my blade, kid? Huh?
Whoa!
Chloe!
Get off of me!
Motherfucker!
Oh God, who's gonna get? Oh my God, why is he so bad at everything?
You're both fucking crazy! What do you want?
This is better than like last time.
We just want the code for your account book.
Oh!
There.
Wait!
Now leave
yes!
me alone, alright? Just get
Stabbing
out of my life.
works!
Do you want us to
Yay!
call an ambulance or...
No. Why? It's just a leg
No,
wound. He's not
thanks.
that bad.
You know what? I'll manage somehow.
Like,
without
look,
the
he's
police.
limping away.
Oh, right.
There he goes.
Let's bounce.
Yeah. Like, come on. Bye, buddy. Inside you go. There you go. If you... Yeah, it was a good thing you didn't have the gun there, dear. Alright, everyone. I like that outcome. We got what we wanted. He got
This could have
stabbed.
gone way worse, but
Really could have.
Frank might be more dangerous to Chloe now.
I'm sure he missed it, Electro.
Yes,
If not,
Max, you can change all
if
this
he
if you
bleeds
want.
out, by the time Chloe finds out, she'll hopefully have forgotten. So, you know, it's all good. We just need to avoid more Chloe trauma than we've already given her. And, you know, we've got what we want from Frank. Hi. The only thing would be if Rachel Amber is still alive and I need to use Frank to get Rachel away from Chloe. That will be the one issue I have. The one need I have for Frank, to lure Rachel Amber away from Chloe. Also, I wonder if
Chloe,
Frank knows we have all
are
these
you
photographs
okay?
of him and Rachel. Like,
Sorry, I just keep thinking about Frank.
I'm curious about all the different outcomes
Please
that could have
don't.
come with that.
You saved us. Frank is lucky. We have to keep moving forward.
Plus, we have his money now. Wow, we have his money. We have a lot of
I better
money.
focus on this board and start tying these clues together.
Sure. Why don't we... Is there anything else we can focus on first? Because I keep missing things. I keep following what you say, Max. Oh, the gun. Let's look at the gun.
Did our plan have to include shooting Frank in the leg?
Well, we stabbed Frank in the leg this time, dear. I need to investigate the clues of Nathan, Frank, and David. Okay, so it is just the board. Right, so what is Frank's clues then? Gather in front of a character by selecting all the correct clues. For each section, there is a specific number. Clues to select.
Let's look at Frank's drug deals during the week of the party.
Oh god, okay, hang on.
Frank's account book. But the client names are encrypted.
Did we not want to try figure out that first?
Frank is for sure the
David Madison and
local
Nathan
dealer,
Prescott have
but
both come to my office to warn me that Rachel Amber has been a
I
drug
doubt
mule.
Rachel was
In
carrying
Master
drugs
Madison's
for
talk
him.
radio terminology, acting as a front for another
Right?
local dealer. Considering Rachel's exemplary status, I told David that I would need more concrete proof, and he promised he had more to show. I can see Rachel being the drug mule because, like, she and him were in a relationship.
Maybe Rachel took a road trip with Frank, but she did come back.
True.
So weird how close they were. But Frank couldn't keep Rachel.
Or protect
Or
her. I'm sure
protect-
he'd love it if you said
So,
that.
what happened to Rachel after this? She dumped Frank, but I don't think he would hurt her.
I don't think that's even a breakup letter. Like, it's sort of a, we just kind of need to change things up. Like, not keep doing what we're doing. Like, I wouldn't say that's necessarily a breakup letter. Oh no, I didn't mean to select that. How am I meant to?
Rot must stand for Rottweiler. That does fit Nathan. Rotten.
So, German Sheep, Steve, Nathan, Rot. So is that then the encrypted? Hang on. So if that's, would that and that not be the two clues
Yes,
then?
the game is on.
Okay.
Now, talk to us, account book. Tell us everything.
Okay. You wanted his account book code, but not the book itself. True, right? Like, that's what we wanted instead. He'd check on that right after he stopped the bleeding. You would think so, right? Or after his keys went missing, you would think he would check important stuff, right? Like, no, just change the locks, it's fine.
Let's see if I can find any deal Frank made with Nathan or the Vortex. Everybody in Arcadia Bay must be high. That explains a lot.
Is that every single one? So wait, hang on. I'm looking for Rot, right?
Okay, Max. Remember these names
we want-
and see how Nathan fits in with all this.
Oh, there's so many. I need that like on a separate thing next to them. Like, I don't even know who half these people are. Who is Steve? Have we met a Steve? I feel like I would know a Steve. Miss Fancy Car. Miss Fancy Car. Alright, so we know that Rot is Nathan, and I need to check. I need to select 3 from here. So are we just looking for anything that says Rot?
2 deals with Nathan on the same day? Party supplies, no doubt.
Well then, let's select that one. What about, like, no, I didn't want to do, no, come back! We're looking at Frank's clues. Right, because we're looking at Frank, so let's select there. No, I didn't mean to select, I meant deselect, I meant look.
Frank sure is keeping his customers satisfied.
I don't,
He could open a store.
hang on, so Rot is there as well, but is Rot going to appear on every single one of them? Rot. No, he's not. So Rot isn't here. So if we go back here, we can select that. So that has Rot. I didn't think we would get into like a puzzle game on this. No, I didn't mean to select that. I wanted to look.
If Frank applied this kind of detail to his life,
No, so he's not there
Who am I
either. Did
talking?
we? Oh, we didn't select. That one was the one that had him twice, right? Rot and Rot. Yes. So we want to select that one. And then that means one of these 2 will have Rot on it, right?
I'm getting a contact high just reading this.
No, so he's not there. And then in theory,
I
if
wonder
we're
what
right,
that means.
yes,
What
he's
does it
here.
mean?
Okay, so 3 of them have Rot.
Oh, yes. These are all the times and places for Frank and Nathan's deals.
Yay!
That's it, Max.
I like how the boards keep expanding. Okay, cool. So we got all of Frank's clues, everyone. Yay, team us. What was this? David's clues next? David's clues. Okay. Let's have a look at David. What is
Thanks
Chloe
to David's
doing?
own investigation, I should be able to find out what Nathan did during the party's week.
Really? Okay, most of this seems to be Kate. So, Nathan picture. Oh, hang on, what is this?
David really has been on Rachel's ass for a while.
Famous was following
She
her
should
taking
have been
photographs.
upset.
David would deny this and give. Okay, so the last one, it was easy to piece together what we were looking for. Because we were looking for anything with Nathan on it, but coordinates?
I hope in this case that David has good tracking skills.
Do you think, like, because we're meant to get 3, do you think the coordinates would somehow match up to anything from up there? And is this, like, Is this his truck?
Look at all these license plates.
Okay,
I
well
hope he was tailing Nathan.
Select. And these are just pictures about them.
Maybe
so
he
that's not
was
gonna...
trying to help. David should have done way more than take photos of Kate.
So I'm thinking the map would be... Oh, I didn't mean to get off there. The map would be the next middle button to deselect also. Oh, hang on. Select.
No.
That's not working.
This is not working.
And hello, Jan's Void. How are you going? I hope well. What am I missing? Because I thought like those three...
Does David know what's going on with Rachel, or is he just paranoid about everybody?
Because I'm confused as to what the... I'm confused as to what the thread is that we're trying to look to connect them all. You've missed playing this game, so a big fan of it? Then are you, Shans? It's the first time that I'm getting into it, so I'm trying to figure it out. Because I wasn't expecting the clue, because we did the top one, which was Frank's clue, super duper easy. But I'm like, what's connecting these bottom ones? Because we've got the pictures, we've got the writing. Nathan's pictures? Hang on. Look.
At least David was finally going after the right suspect.
So we know, okay, so what about we select, and that's with coordinates.
And that's all she wrote.
Yes, got it.
Please
Excellent.
Let me find some
You
clues
sure
about
find
Nathan
out.
in here.
It's all the Nathan. Sorry, it is all Nathan again. I just had it the wrong way. Excellent. So more David clues. More David clues. I have to say, Ashans, I'm really enjoying this game. I have a tendency to roast the characters, but that's just because like they're dealing with.
I know we can snap all these pieces together.
With such heavy stuff, I'm like,
and try to connect all these dots.
But it's a very fun game. I'm really enjoying the way they do everything.
Great. Now, how do I find out which car is Nathan's to match the coordinates?
So, hang on a sec. Okay. That's coordinates. These are the pictures. Now, Nathan...
That's definitely Chloe's car.
Yep, so that's definitely not it. So, Nathan, wasn't he the blue...
I'm glad Warren got his revenge.
So am I. I am very glad that happened. And yes, we are big simps for Chloe here. What about you, Shans? Do you go Chloe or Warren? Which team are you on? Because my understanding is we could have gone for Warren as a love interest for Max, but we've gone very hardcore team Chloe and are willing to sacrifice anything that gets in that way. Let's look at this one.
Interesting. Is this Nathan's car?
That one's a Twilight. I'm like...
Who does this car belong to?
6 feet under? That's definitely not Nathan's because it's damaged, right? And Nathan wouldn't have a damaged car. Like, he's too rich.
This looks like an expensive machine.
Well, I'm going to guess that's Nathan's car. Like, you know what I mean? Oh no, go back to that. Can I select you? And then if that's Nathan's car, so TPF, so I have no idea what that means. I'm sure if I sounded that out, it's actually saying something.
Who else was David tracking here?
Okay, so if that's right, then that would be select that one, because I'm looking for
another car David was tracking.
That's Twin Peaks, so I don't want Twin Peaks, because we wanted... Look.
Why the hell are you following
That's Twilight
these people?
Zone, and all of them separate, because I've got... And... Okay, is there another Hulk one then? Oh, it's his SUV. It's his SUV? We love it. Edgy, damaged, dyed head girl. Exactly. Like, she is the love of all our lives. So... Oh, wait, hang on. Have I not picked the right vehicle? Hang on. That's Twin Peaks. We know that that's Chloe, so that's not it. And wait, hang on. What is this picture of?
There's Nathan dealing to the kids right out in the open.
I don't know. Select. No. Okay, so we were wrong. I take it we got the car wrong then. It keeps saying there. Is Nathan Twilight Zone? Look. That's Twin Peaks, so the top left one, is it her? Again, that's Twilight Zone, so let's go back. I love how, like, it's, oh damn it. It's Max doing all the investigating, and Chloe's just, like, sitting there, but, like, it's fine.
Now, how do
We'll
I
do
find out
this.
which
You,
car is Nathan's to match the coordinates?
And then I'm assuming that the last picture would be Nathan, right? Like, it wouldn't be...
Looks like this is not relevant at all.
Damn it. Do you want the other picture of Nathan? I can do the other picture of Nathan.
Come on.
No,
Deduce Nathan's
the game is
license plate
unhappy.
number, then match it up with the coordinates.
Well, okay, but which... The problem I have is you're giving me, like, a third option, and I don't understand which the... Because we know that's not Nathan. Hang on. That's not Nathan, is it? Like the foot under one? Because it's broken. I wouldn't have thought that that would be him. But I can try it. The thing is like a hawk who's been blinded. Indeed. That sounded off, but it has not appeared in the thing. I hope my chat's still working. Okay. I am, Shan's going to be playing the sequel. Not immediately afterwards, but I will, my plan is to play through all of them, because I'm really, really enjoying this game. I'm really liking it. So, I want to see what all of them are. Some people have told me I should have probably played the, I should have probably played Before the Storm first. But I didn't. So, I also want to play Before the Storm to see how that goes. Hang on. And this annoys me because, like, I'm like, which of these two would I want to pick? Because it's Nathan, right? And one of them, Nathan is beating someone up. One of them, Nathan is dealing drugs. Does it want me to tell between the two what he's picking? Select?
Fail. Abort.
Is it... Hang
Wrong
on.
clues.
What about if we go with this? Stop. Oh, I keep accidentally hitting the enter when I've got something else selected, and so it deselects everything else on me. Go.
Nope. Maybe I should
Is it the
try
wrong
to
car?
link other clues together.
You've heard this one is the best and before the storm, second best? Okay, like I have heard a lot of people say that they like this one the most. Which car is it? I am so confused because it can't be the Twin Peaks, that's Chloe's. And we've just done... That one doesn't have the license plate, I don't think. Hang on. Wait.
Of course Nathan drives an SUV.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay. No, I see. Right.
As
because
usual.
then we can... Alright, I've got it. Now that I... Okay. Now that I've, like, actually zoomed in on that, I'm like, oh, because it shows Nathan in there, so you can be like, that's him.
Oh, yes.
That's
Now
his
we're
car
finally
as
getting
proof.
somewhere.
Right, there we go. For some reason, I was writing that
Chloe,
one off
Let's
entirely
plug in
as
these
anything.
numbers and see
I
if they
don't know
lead to an
why.
actual address.
The moment it clicked, I was like, oh,
Here we
wow.
come, Rachel.
I just was mentally looking at that one and being like, blank void, do not see, obviously not important clue. And the game's like, really important clue, Talos, super important. And I'm like, no. Nathan beating people up, Nathan doing drugs. And the game is like, yes, but this is about the cars, Talos. The cars, yes, Nathan beating people up and doing drugs. Anyway, onwards we go. Okay. Do you want me to figure out the last clue? Was that... Did you... Hello?
Hey, Max. See if you can put together all those Rubik's clues. Just holla if you need any info while I go online to make sure we haven't missed anything.
Sure thing. And we'll investigate there.
I have to analyze Nathan's messages. What could help me unlock this phone?
Okay, so Nathan's messages. So let's just have a look at his phone then.
Oh, there has got to be some good shit in his phone.
Oh,
I just need the code to unlock it.
sure. Let's have a look. I like how they've taped the phone to the wall. Like, that doesn't feel like the most logical choice, but sure.
Couldn't hurt to give this pin code a whack.
Are we going to, like, just try all four? Like, interesting there.
If there is a dark room,
Oh my god.
we better find it.
It's really
Good thing
creepy, Nathan.
There's a lot of numbers in here.
Phone. Okay, so I guess we could try that, but... Oh, no, I didn't mean to select that. I wanted to look at that.
This is the Vortex Club party where Nathan drugged
8 p.m.,
Kate.
October 4th.
Did he do the same thing to Rachel at another party?
Pretty sure he did.
Holy shit. Nathan
9535?
is seriously unhinged.
He has so many numbers!
But those numbers might be useful.
Every good detective sticks the phone to the wall, even Batman in his room. That's how Batman does it. He just puts the phone there. That's actually what's in the latest Batman film. Just the phone is taped to the wall.
It's good to see the Prescotts can't cover up all their tracks.
All right. Well, that one just seems like you took that letter for fun there, Max. Actually, hang on. September 20th, Nathan was sent back to his dorm. Erratic behavior has may need supervision. Okay. So if we just go select, and select, and then we go over to here and we select that.
Okay, Max.
Okay,
let's
just
blow this code up and go home.
Is Max just there rewinding time, trying every single code that she possibly can? No, we're back here. We're going to do it. Oh, hang on. Nathan said, get ready to fucking die, bitches. Did you just send that out to everyone in school, Nathan? Oh, no. Is he? Wait, hang on. Oh, no, it is a threat. I wasn't sure if he was doing that thing where, like, people are like, we're going to have a party, we're all going to die, but they just mean they're going to have a lot of alcohol and get very intoxicated. No, I think he's a death threat. Oh, he's doing... Wow! That's a really badly done death threat. That's possibly the least threatening death threat I've ever seen. Like, and hello, Leo, how are you going? Still enjoying the new job, Leo? But Nathan seems like a cool dude. Shans, do you let Warren go to town on him, or did you get Warren to stop beating up because we let Warren go to town? But on a serious note, can I just point out, if someone was to send me a death threat and they couldn't even spell the word ready right, or to spell most of the letters right, or even actually call me a bitch, but called me a bish instead, I don't think I would ever feel more secure. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not very intimidating. It's sort of like... I imagine it's something like Barney the dinosaur would write if he was writing you a death threat. It just feels a bit childish. Do you know what I mean? I am good, Leo. I'm good. Obviously, we're back into Life is Strange. And we're putting the clues together, Electro. So everyone's like having to watch Detective Mode Talos, which is a very interesting creature when it comes out.
Let's start hacking.
Let's start hacking. Oh, you don't want to... Please don't make me actually remember. Hang on. It's not going to make me actually remember... Can I just unlock? No. It's going to make me... Oh god, it's going to make me remember the things, isn't it? But there's so many... It's not going to be 111, is it? Like, there's not a chance that it's going to be... Look, he's a bit stupid. We might get lucky. Oh my god. Okay, thank god.
Oops. Bad code.
Okay. Can I rewind time for that? Because I'm not going to be doing... what about 9535? 9535. 9535. So 9535.
Oops. Bad code.
Okay. So it wasn't that. There's so many numbers. 6969. Look, it's the funny internet number. I'm going to try it. Also, just low key, that does kind of feel like something that he would have as a pin. Do you know what I mean? Did you guys ever see the TV show Archer? Because I always loved how all their passwords were password.
Oops. Bad code.
Why? It's the funny internet number. Okay. So we have 0058 9988. You love Archer? Archer is so good. It's one of my favorite TV shows. I feel like I should write these down just so we can try them all without me having, like, having to go through them. Because I'm not seeing an overarching clue, but it could just be that I'm being stupid. So 0058 9535. Is that 4436? And 5431. Okay, that's every number here. Oh, there's 9988. That looks like more like G's. Can I just say, now I have terrible handwriting. And I've had many people who read my handwriting say that it speaks to them of a serial killer. But Nathan's is somehow worse and more terrifying than mine. 58.
Oops. Bad code.
Okay, what about 99? Long way round to 88.
Yeah, I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
We're trying many numbers. It's fine. 4, 3, 6.
You locked it, dumbass.
That's okay. We can go back in time. And unlock again. You locked the phone for 20 years. And hello, Sphinx. How are you going? Oh god. I don't want to lock the phone. And yes, Lana, oh my god, painted dizzy. When Archer first came out, I would not stop going, Lana, Lana, Lana! It became a thing. People would just walk away from me. They do that often anyway. Because I know that this hurts because you know the number, Shans. I imagine it would, because it's like, I know the number. Damn it. But no spoilers. You write like a psycho. Yeah, Leo, it's a thing. There was this one time when we did actually used to work at the office for my job, and there was a going away for one of the higher ups, and we had to sign off on their card, and I wrote something. Oops. And I'd forgot to sign my name off of it. And they were like, who has the serial killer writing? And then literally you just see about 5 people turn to look at me, and the person is just like, of course, well, I don't know why I even asked. So yay. At least I'm...
Yeah, I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Okay, so we've just tried every single code on that paper. Please don't tell me that they're all on here, because... But why? Is there like an actual clue as to which number... It's not the jerk face's date of birth, is it? I'm sorry, hang on, 1995. Hang on. I'm going to be so annoyed with him. No, it's not.
Code.
Okay. I was going to be so annoyed with him if his code was his date of birth. I'd be like, are you pleb? Even in the work... well-known to us, even in the work environment. The weirdness just seeps through. Oh god. Is there... Quick question. So this won't be a spoiler. Was there actually something that I've missed that would have told me what the number is? Or is this supposed to be a keep typing number until you get it correct sort of a thing? Because I know sometimes games do that, but often they also give you a clue. 0638 603. So close, so close. I'm so close to it. Oh god, it's not like it's the first part of the date of birth or something, is it? Oh god. Hang on. What was... He's August the 29th. Hang on. That would be the 8th of the 29th.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I wrote so many little numbers. So many little numbers, and I tried to be slightly neat so I could reread them. Thank you, Shans. We do... Thank you for that. We do allow, whilst we don't allow direct spoilers, nudging me in the correct direction is always very, very, Thank you. I always super duper appreciate being nudged in the right direction. Excellent. Okay, guys, as fun as putting numbers in was,
Victory.
we got there in the end. He's so arrogant. I hate him so much. Honestly, Shans, I hate Nathan so much. What up? Need the G? What's the G? Okay. Cool. Bitch, you sold me water, asshole. Calm down. Bring it to me. Bringing it. Stay away. Pigs on the beach. That's a fun conversation.
Yes.
You home? Got to
This
party
is all
tonight.
about Nathan trying to
Home.
score for the Vortex
On the
Club
way,
party.
load the bowl. Well, whoever the blue person is really detached from the thing.
Nathan was jonesing
Hey,
hard
I
the
need
night
to
of the
score
party.
ASAP. I don't make house
He
calls.
didn't
You have a car.
enough drugs.
No time. Charge me double. Damn right. Have cash on you. No fucking around. Give me the address. I'll call to give you the exact directions. In transit. Get that money out. Telos drug dealer talk. I would make a terrible drug dealer. I would just be like, would you like the drugs? How many of the marijuanas would you like to snort? Is that correct? Take drugs now, yes? So Maintain won't let me watch the Tale stream, but we'll still continue by stream your class. Oh, Saddle face, Talon 360. Do I come through in the lower the lower one Sphinx? Better than no Tal. Get that money out.
Drug dealer drama.
You up, bro? No shit. What you need? Peruvian flake skidoo acid. Skidoo acid. Sorry, I'm just, if someone was to say, would you like a hit of this skidoo acid? I would feel like you're like a kazoo. I'd be like, what do you mean? Is it acid you take through a kazoo? It's skidoo acid. It's musical and fun. You're paying night prices. Don't make me wait. Sorry for being a dick. Need more stuff. You home? Yes, don't come. Fuck off.
God, Nathan.
Hey, need weed.
You're
Ect.
out of control.
Now, calm yourself. You tweaking? Soon. Hook a brother up, please. Meet beach. Be cool this time. You see Pixel Sphinx?
So it was you.
Keep your smart mouth
Now
shut
I
about
can
everything, or I'm
officially
coming for
call
your
you a
ass. I know where you
psycho-stalker.
sleep.
Is this from Nathan's father?
Please not contact me at work. I've told you
That's
this before,
brutal.
and being high is not an excuse anymore. This is a business, not just a hobby. You want me to treat you like an adult who can get things done on his own? Impress me. I'd like nothing more than to be proud of you. I'm not there yet. Whoa! That is a burn! That is a burn. I would like nothing more than to be proud of you. I'm not there yet. Read more. I want to go more into his privates. Chloe, we found out stuff. Is that? Oh no, there's more. We're investigating further.
Take a breath, Max. Go through all this data and you can find out where Nathan took Kate after the party.
Am I? Wow, are we Batman? When did we become Batman? Oh god. Okay, we're going to be looking at things. You up, bro? No. No. I want the one where he says, shut up about the things. You hope? No. Don't want that. Don't want that. I want the shutting up one, I think. Bringing it, stay away, pigs on the beach. I don't think that one's needed. Hold on. Hey, need weed, act now. Be cool. I'll give you the exact directions. I need to score ASAP. Okay, so none of them are quite what I thought they would be there. Why is the flyer here, Max?
So, this infamous party
Okay, hang on.
was
So,
the 4th.
October the 4th, 8 p.m. So, if it's at 8 p.m. on the 4th, what do we have? Do we have any texts that came after it? Do you know what I mean? So, it's the 4th. So, this is the 7th. So, that's useless to us. So, we want either the 4th or the 5th, right? Am I reading the dates? No, okay. So, there is the 4th there. So, we've got one on the 4th. Was that... Hang on, what time was that? That was the 4th at... But that's the evening of the 4th. So we know... Oh my god, no. Stop that. I want to look at here. So we've got that. So this is PM. So this is after. So this could be... If it was 8, that's 2 hours later. So he had something. And this is... So that's definitely not it. So I would say we probably want the ones that were after... So it's going to be one of these two, I think. We want one of these two, right? Okay, so we've got that. So the flyer, that actually did help. As I'm like mocking the flyer, like, Max, why did you bring this over? And it's like big giant key date Talos, and I'm like, oh yeah, that would be helpful, eh? So 540 Rob Blackwell, 5G speed plus 5G cocaine. And that was the day that he did it twice, wasn't it? So we've got that. So that's a lot that he got. And then we've got the other. So that's... No, we don't want that. Wrong date, wrong date. We don't care about the date. Look again. That is, again, a wrong date. Do not care. And what about you? Because we're looking for... I'm guessing there'll be 2 on the 4th. Okay, maybe I was wrong. No. 5G GHB. Wait, isn't that actually the... Was that one? Yes, okay, so that's 11 PM on the 4th, so I want to select you, I think. I'm either selecting, I think, the correct ones, or I've got my times slightly wrong. Okay. So let's look at this one then.
Was Frank meeting Nathan at the junkyard?
That's 4:24 on the 13th of the 3rd of the 10th. Nope, don't want that. So look again.
That beach is like Frank's main office.
5. That's, again, wrong date. So this is obviously Frank's pictures. So this is pictures of Frank, right? That
I know Nathan wasn't
David
looking for
was
Bigfoot
taking
in the forest.
So... Oh, I hate American dates. That's the 5th of the 10th at 9. So we want the 4th. Okay. My brain is trying to transfer into Australian dates, and it's like, it's all wrong.
Somebody is stocking up on gas. Why?
Wait, is that... That's 9:54 PM. Why are all the dates like... Is this the one we want? Because that's the 4th, right? And then that's the at 7 AM. So that might be the one we want. Well, thanks, Jan, and enjoy the Apex, both you and Dizzy. Have fun. Hopefully you guys win. I like this answer, and we'll be using... Wait, hang on. What did Barry say? What to? What? I'm so confused. Okay. Alright. So, where are we here?
No doubt that Nathan stays in his dorm room.
Third,
So,
fourth.
he could be hiding clues there too.
So, hang on. Alright. Let's have a look at that one then.
Not much out there.
Third, fourth. That's 10:50. Hang on. That would fit our later date. I think. Also, it looks like somewhere you would take people that you don't... Did that work?
Chloe.
Oh, I think I did it.
This
Yay!
is definitely the place.
Let me dig up some more clues here.
We are the third party. Hooray! There's no winning in Apex. There's
Nothing,
just third
Max.
parties.
There's nothing here. Just some shitty old barn.
Yeah, that's where they
Keep
go.
searching and find out who owns this haunted barn.
Yeah,
I'm on this.
I like how
Hold
Chloe
on.
is like, screw the barn. It's like, no, Chloe, really good location to take people. That's where you
Somebody
want to put
named
prisoners, away from
Harry
people.
Aaron
If you watched
Prescott.
any of Call Me Kevin's Sim
I'm
series, you would
shocked.
know that.
Should we call the police?
Fuck
Probably
that.
at some point.
You know the police here are like Nathan's private security,
but like,
right?
not now,
That's
apparently.
so messed up.
As you've noticed, this whole town is messed up,
Very good for all
We
sorts
can't
of
trust
shenanigans.
anybody.
Exactly, Electro.
except each other. So we have to go out to that farmhouse by ourselves.
Do it.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Why? You've got time
We
travel,
could
she's
call
got a gun.
Warren since he kicked Nathan's ass.
It's just the two of us, nobody else.
Well, we could
I'm not
use
scared
more
at all.
flesh shields.
You
I'm
have the
just
power.
saying.
I
Stop
feel like we're this
counting.
close to finding Rachel. We have to find her, Max.
It's all about
will.
Rachel.
But remember, my power isn't infinite.
When it really
We
matters, I
still
don't
have
have
to
it.
be careful. Do you hear, Chloe?
Yes, sir.
Off we go, everyone. I'm sure this won't end badly. I'm sure nothing awful will happen in this abandoned barn that we teenage girls are driving to by ourselves. This will be fine. Chloe, the power doesn't work if Max gets caught. Oh, that's true, right, Electra? Imagine if Max gets taken out and Chloe's like, Max, do the thing.
I know, but we're here.
It's not that scary. Like, it's a barn. It's like, there's so much light coming into it. Like, you couldn't, you know what I mean? Like, even if you open the doors, it's going to be pretty lit up. Like...
Whoa, check this out.
You're not doing it at night either.
Fresh tire tracks.
Like, this would be spooky if it's at night.
somebody
Don't
was
get me wrong.
just
I would be like a child if this was at night. I'd be like, I'm not getting out of the car. We can wait till day. Just open it. No questions asked. Just... Oh. Do you not want... Look! I'm sorry. Girls, please, could you just... You could very easily slip through that. I'm just saying.
These are thick tracks and definitely fresh.
What else? Oh, Warren's emailing us. Well, texting us. I didn't realize that beating the shit out of somebody would bruise my fists. Of course I bruised his face worse. He had that coming. That whole fight was so insane. Yes, it was. It so was. How are you doing? Amped up! I wouldn't want to do it again, unless I had to. You paid your hero dues. Now we just need costumes. So he's trying so hard, isn't he? Speaking of, I hope you're coming to the party tonight so we can celebrate. I'll let you know. Promise. Cool. Now I have to get back to striking super poses. Oh, Warren. Warren. No.
Nathan's SUV.
You poor boy. Oh.
No. Why would somebody
We
run
farmers,
all
indeed,
that
Ozzy. We farmers now.
into an
Be giving
old
500
empty barn?
ping. Oh, God. It's like, good luck, everybody else. When your ping's that high. It's whenever your ping is like super high, I either find either you get completely screwed or everyone else gets screwed. So what did she just say? Oh.
No. Why would somebody run all that electricity into an old empty barn?
Well, a lot of reasons. Maybe they want to keep something cool in there, like a body. Hey, Chloe, what are we doing?
Chloe is so damn fearless. Where does that come from?
She's staring at a locked door. Max, you need to have a little bit more care. Max, you are the one being sent to explore the creepy barnyard. She's just staring at a padlock confusedly. You're pretty brave, Max. Don't sell yourself short. Like, I love Chloe, but she is just staring at a door. Like, this doesn't take a lot of bravery. We also can... She's just touching it now.
Max, get over here before I torch this place.
I'm right here. What do you want? Why are you upset now? What are you upset
Chloe
about?
is so damn fearless.
Okay, no, you're just yelling.
Where does that come
can you
from?
let me go search things then? You enjoy your door, dear. Look, let's get the car.
Watson, we can safely assume that this ancient vehicle is not our suspect.
I'm glad we took time to stare at it, though. Is there a sledgehammer? Oh, a bird! Hey there! Can I... Look, I can... No, I wanted to look at you! Why would you fly away? I could have... Oh, hang on. That looks like something I can break. No, I thought I could take it. There's so many things that we could start breaking stuff with. I don't know why we're not doing that already. Change to statue. Oh my god.
Chloe!
Oh, hang on.
I found the front door.
Damn it.
Come on.
But I agree, Barry. I should have rewind. I keep forgetting I can rewind when it's important.
Yes! Maximus rules.
Hang on. Wait, Chloe. Let me rewind. I want the birdie.
Way too Blair Witch. I have goosebumps all over.
We might need that bird for an
Come
achievement.
on,
Sometimes you
Max.
take a photo in the game, and Steam has a little achievement comes up, and it's like a little shot of serotonin.
Hey, check out this
and I
little
want
chest.
that bird. I want my bird serotonin.
A little louder, Chloe.
It's just us and the
that
bird I
is
chased away, and that one
Jackpot.
squirrel.
Old shit.
No, look closer.
Old
Harry,
stuff
Aaron
that's being
Prescott
kept.
and family donate new library to Arcadia Bay. Prescott Industries celebrate grand opening. The Prescotts bring bomb shelter boom to town.
Why not
My
just
scrapbook.
steal all of the
You
contents
search for more clues
and put
I'll
it in
scope out the
your
area.
truck? Hang on. Can I... Max, can we go back? Max, the bird... No, we have lost our photo opportunity. We have lost our opportunity to photograph the bird. It is a sad day for everyone. Just... We won't get the bird serotonin, everyone. Sadness. Look, a photograph.
Even Harry Aaron Prescott was into selfies.
I think someone else was taking it. I don't think it's a selfie if someone takes it of you, correct? My understanding is that for it to be a selfie, you have to you have to be doing it yourself. It's not just a picture of a person, because that's just a picture of a person. Do you know what I mean? Because otherwise, almost all photographs are selfies. I don't think that's a selfie. Correct me if I'm wrong. She forgot about she has magic. I always forget I have magic, Ozzy. This is... what? Okay, question is, like, if you did suddenly get the ability to rewind time, how quickly do you think you would honestly forget you had the ability to rewind time because you were so used to doing things normal? It's like, if you died and you came back as a ghost, right? How long do you think it would take you to stop trying to open doors with your hand and just float through them? Because that's the thing. I think whenever you get, like, a power, it would take you ages to realize, like, you should do that power because you automatically think the different way. So...
This tractor has paid its dues.
Does a timer count as a selfie? I feel like it... I don't know, Electro. I'm not sure. You play Stardew? I do play Stardew, Shan's Void. I haven't for a little bit, but when I got it, I played so much of it. I was so addicted to Stardew. It's such a fun game. Are you a big fan of it? It's such a lovely, calm, relaxing game, because you can just put it on and do stuff while you have, like, YouTube or audiobooks playing.
On the range.
Actually, that does remind me. When we do wrap up tonight, I realized that this is my 10th year on Steam. So I got Steam 10 years ago. And during that time, I've put 9 reviews up on Steam. So I actually put them all in a little thing. And I was going to read them out to you all because it's interesting. Well, I thought it was mildly amusing. The 9 games that I randomly picked to do reviews on. So at the end of the stream, if anyone wants to hang around for a couple of minutes, I'll just go through my reviews for you all.
Activate these ropes or pulleys.
Oh, we want to hang on, what did you say specifically?
There's no way this rusty-ass
Oh, okay, you're just saying
activate these ropes or pulleys.
That's fine, Max. Let's keep going. Let's look at the ground, because it's saying, look at me. The last 3 days you've been in a Stardew hole. It's like that, isn't it? Once you start Stardew, it just claws you in, and then you just, like, sink into the farming lifestyle. Have you gone the basic one, or did you go, like, one of the alternative map bases for it? Like, you know, they've got, like, the island and the mining and stuff like that. Very rich people consider all photo selfies because even if someone else does it, it was by my will. That's just a selfie. That's a good point, Barry. All of them. As a ghost, I'd be doing more interesting things than going through doors. Fair, Electro, fair. Like, you're like, no, I wouldn't even bother with that. You'd just embrace the ghost lifestyle. You'd be like, nah. What would you do, Electro? I'm curious. What would you do if you were a ghost? You got you for a full month. Yes, Sphinx, when I remember I got you into that Stardew and it hooked you good.
Haystacks.
You got painted dizzy into it, addicted for a while too. Nice, Shans, nice. I got Sphinx addicted to it. So it's fun when you get people. I feel like people who play Stardew, they then go out like sleeper agents to find others to infect with Stardew Valley. It's a very insidious one. It grows and grows. Let's dig around.
Just rotting wood.
Well, you could stab it a bit. Look, you've got a pitchfork right here.
If a zombie shows up, I have my weapon.
You've got the floor. I'm sure the floor's hiding something. Never trust whatever you're standing on. It could be a secret.
Nothing here.
That's why you should always have a pitchfork and aggressively stab the ground. Have we set? Oh, it's just another photo. Okay.
Wow, sir. Talk about home on the range.
Well, okie doke. We'll put the little barn photo down then. That's the hook that we won't be using. That's our pitchfork, that's our hook. Oh, a crate! I haven't touched the crate yet. Always touch anything to serious. Depends on how I died and who pissed you off the most. Oh, fair. Oh. Eggs, bacon, sugar, coffee, cocoa, tobacco, and milk. Yeah, I was about to be like, my brain wanted to autofill that to cocaine. And I was like, no, that probably won't be on a shopping list, Talos. And now I just get my weekly cocaine.
So few needles.
We really should climb up. I must find clues about the dark room. Well, I think the dark room's in the ground. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I had to pick somewhere that there was the dark room. Oh, I thought she was doing all the looking.
Chloe would make a great detective, too.
Would she? Because we've done all the clues. Like, again, Chloe, I'm not against you, dear. I love you dearly. I'm willing to sacrifice everything for you, but I have questions about your detective skills. She's like my Robin.
Okay, there's no reason for anybody to drive out here.
Well, there is. They've obviously got this mysterious box of documents that they're filling up. Someone has to come out to do it. It's not Pixies, Max.
I guess the Prescotts were just born bastards.
Oh, let's read this. This should be fun. Dearest Mr. Linden, I am writing in regards to your outstanding debts that you have chosen to ignore. The Prescotts may not be established business gentlemen, but we are businessmen and expect our due. We take your silence as a personal insult and thus dedicate our family name to making you pay your debt with 10% interest. Plus a written apology. If these conditions are not met by the end, if the day July 24th, in the year of our Lord 1903, rest assured we will make your life a living hell. Kindest regards, MLP. I love when you end a letter where you've been a bit brutal to somebody and you end it with kindest regards, because it's just sort of a bit of an extra insult. Dear sir, I think you're quite a jerk face and I plan to take all of your money and I hope you rot in hell. Kindest regards. It softens the blow. Okay, what have we missed? What have we missed? So, I'm sure I've touched all of the ground. Because I thought that maybe if she got the pitchfork, she'd start realizing she should be looking further into the ground. We've got the haystacks. There's nothing there. We've searched that ground. What have I missed? I've clearly missed something in my waffling about. Because, like, again, she's just going to go
If a
zombie weapon.
shows up, I have my weapon.
So, okay. We've got that. There's that. There's nothing around here. The little button, there's the photo. Was there something in the photo I was supposed to see?
Wow, sir. Talk about home on the range.
There's that door, there's those things there. No, it just looks like a photo. Okay. There's the tracks, there's the crate. She didn't care about the crate for memory.
I guess the Prescotts were just
that's just
boring
mean
bastards.
Mean letter. I got a bit distracted. There's the tractor. You want to look at
This
the tractor?
tractor has paid its dues.
It has, but is it over a door? No. Because I would say we've looked at every single thing here. Do you know what I... Did I not...
Huh. These hooks are used to lift haystacks.
Okay.
I saw them in a Friday the 13th movie.
Okay, well... How about we use the hook...
The perimeter, Max. There has to be more here
to put things over here. Do you have the option to no? Because I was thinking, like, if we had the hook, then surely she could use the hook to touch other stuff, right? Like, was there...
Ah, the good old days.
It's just shopping. Because, like, my impression I get is I'm meant to try and figure out how to make her move things, right? Because we have hook, we have ground. I'm 90% sure that the dark room is down there. You wouldn't sleep for days. Dear Lord Painted Dizzy, you're like, I'm just going to stay awake. All of the coffee, all of the stuff. And you're just like, I'm just going to stay here permanently awake. And if we look at there,
There's
like...
no way this rusty-ass button will activate
Yeah, but
these
like,
ropes
we
with
have
pulleys.
2 human women here that we can use to pull the rope, Max. You guys would weigh more than... Can I go outside? Maybe there's something outside that I'm missing. Wasn't Max's issue stuff with a little age on it? What's Max's issue with stuff with age on it? I know, right? Every time something's aged, she's like, goodbye. Is there anywhere up you can look? If I've checked the floor, is there anywhere up? Like, there's a leave button, Barry, so I'm wondering if maybe I need to go outside to... Oh, I'm stuck on Chloe. Like, I know I'm stuck on Chloe, but... Just having a look up in case... I don't think so. There is the option to leave, though, Barry, so I'm thinking maybe I'm meant to go outside to find something else. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Max definitely has a thing against either rich people having rich things, which is not a shocking surprise. Like, she's kind of... I feel like Max would be the kind of person that, like, if she meets a rich person, she'd be like, you have money? I never would have guessed. And it's like, it's in their name. They're a rich person. What were you expecting? So, can we... I'm just wondering if maybe now that we've done that, if Max will see something out here, that she'll be like, oh, I love it. Let's use this instead. There's still car. Do you want to relook at car, or are you just going to say, like, is there a battery or something she's meant to steal from car? No.
We can safely assume that this ancient vehicle is not our suspect.
So we've got nothing there. We've got the tire tracks here. There is... Oh. There's the electricity thing here, which, again, Max, if the electricity is there, that means it's powering something in there. So we know that... Has any... Looking at that told you anything?
Why
No.
would somebody run all that electricity into an old empty barn?
Can you go to the electricity? Can I touch the electric? No trespassing. Well, we're ignoring that.
I don't want to go that way.
Really? Max just leaves Chloe there. The rusty-ass button would still work, and the tractor would still start up and work hard. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Electra. She's meant to start stuff up, but I've either somehow managed to get her not to click like, because the option to do something's not happening. And I know that sometimes it's unveiled if we, unveiled if we look at other stuff, but even going outside, like, I'm surprised it's let me outside if there isn't something outside. Do you know what I mean? Because normally if a game lets you do it, like, this game usually likes to trap you into rooms until you figure stuff. I like how Chloe's still talking to me. Does anyone, because I'm actually a bit stumped here, does anyone know what should be happening next? What she should be activating? Because I can't seem to get her to do anything. And I've looked at pretty much everything twice, if not thrice by this point. And I can't talk, like, hang on. Okay, I've looked around the perimeter. Do you think maybe she would, like, Chloe? Chloe, do you want to have... No, you're not even going to talk to me, are you? You're literally that engrossed in your chest. Fine, enjoy your chest, Chloe.
Chloe would make a great detective, too.
Well, then get her out here, because you're making a terrible detective with my help, Max. I'm just saying. There's nothing in the crate, it's just a picture. There's a bit when you walk on the floor and you hear a noise, and then you interact with the ground there. Wait, so it's not one that's highlighting Barry. Bit where it makes a noise. Like that? Because, like, the issue, nothing's popping up. There's a noise here, like, there are different noises, I can hear that. I am confused. Okay, there was a different noise there. Is it... I swear to God, we've searched here, though. Did we not search? Like, I swear to God, we searched there.
Whoa.
I'm so... Okay, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. We found the thing.
It's totally brand new. Why?
Padlock.
No, Supermax. You can't open this with your bare hands.
Well, use the hook. Got the hook right next to it. And I guess we could pretend it's attached.
Okay, Chloe.
There we go.
I found some kind of hatch, but it's locked.
So we're going to rip the lid off.
I got this. I hope.
Let me know the second you need any help.
Why not just tell her immediately? Can we try the rusty button, Max? I'd like to try the rusty button. Rusty button. Okay, so the rope has gone up and over here. So, hang on. There wasn't... I'm not missing something over this side, am I? No, I'm not. It's definitely just the hook. The hook, it goes up over there. Obviously, this is meant to be... thing. It's not...
There's no way this rusty-ass button will activate these ropes or pulleys.
Alright. What about the tractor, then? Do you want me to... Can I attach it to the tractor? Can I climb up and get... There you go. There you go. We've got platform now. Excellent. I was like,
Chloe,
I've got to get the other end of that rope anyway. There we go. Come on, Chloe. We've got
at your
this.
service.
Come on.
Up and away, Supermax.
I dig having minions.
I like that. I'm just gonna be... Yeah, I dig having minions. Minions for me. Oh, no. Am I just gonna shove this giant heavy min... Okay. Let's not take any care there. That's fine.
That looks sturdy enough to stand on.
Did you even have to do that? Like, that's pretty easy to climb on. This really seems like a sidekick job. I know, right? Shouldn't we be sending Chloe up here to do the things? Oh, okay. Hang on. What else do we have up here very quickly before we... Oh, we got an owl! We got an owl! Yes, everyone! Hooray! Do I get a... Yay! We got a serotonin in the Steam Awards for taking... A Steam achievement for taking a picture of the owl. That's all I want. I just want Chloe and Steam achievements for taking photos.
Nope. I can't pull this rope without tearing my flesh off.
Do you need your flesh?
I need to hook this up to something
Hang on,
heavier.
how sensitive is your flesh that you can't pull a rope?
Here's the other end of the rope.
Like, just... What is your plan? Okay, so I need to hook the rope. I found a way to open the hatch. Okay, that's fine. So I need to find... Do you want to touch something over here then? There's... I don't know. Could you use the owl? So... She doesn't want to touch the rope. The rope goes over here. Why don't you want to touch the goddamn rope? Hang on. Owl's like the... I know, right, Leo? The owl is like, the heck are you doing? You strange person.
That looks sturdy enough to stand on.
Hey, Chloe, do you want to rip your hands to shreds? Is this what I'm offering? Chloe, come here. Oh my gosh, she's gone back to her box. Chloe! Okay, so, hang on. What about if we tie the pitchfork? Do you want the pitchfork now? No, no, no. Maybe it's to do something that was up there a moment ago, just in the past. Right. Our superpowers. Hang on. There she is. Chloe's come back to us, everyone. Wait, why am I climbing all the way up? I can reverse time. I like how I'm reversing time. Like, I'm climbing the long way up, just to then reverse time and unclimb again. Max, can you get all the way to the top, please? Oh, hang on. I need to be up there, otherwise she's going to, I forgot. She's going to, like, stay on this level, isn't she? I just get stuck thinking about things, like, I think that's the one thing, when you play, when you leave such a long time, because it's been, like, a week since we last played this. There we go. Wait, did that not come up? Or did that... What have I done? No, it's back down. Come on. There we go. Okay. When you play it like, a week apart, you tend to like forget about the mechanics. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes need a nudge. I think, yeah. It's very much a case of like... Wait, we just...
So that didn't work at all.
That did not work at all. So we go, okay, how about this? Tie... Oh, hang on. Where are we? Tie the rope to the thing and then push the thing the other way. How about that, dear? Because it's definitely like a point where if like I was streaming this all in one go, I would remember the power because I would keep using the power. Do you know what I mean? I'd be like, yeah, we're doing Time Lord stuff. But because I take that big break in between it, I come back and my brain starts thinking in a completely different way. To be quite frank, with the amount of Power Washer Simulator I've been playing, we're all very lucky that I'm not sitting here going, what hose attachment to get the clue? What soap should I use on Chloe to make her love me? I'm just baffled. Can I get the fancy gloves yet? Do you know what I mean? So it's definitely like, it's very interesting playing games in a way that actually separates them into segments because you start to look at games in a very different light.
Tell me if you need any help.
Do I want to pull or... Wait, did I attach? I did something to you. Can I would like to go down. Because I don't think I want to put it on the door that I'm trying to open. Do you know what I mean? And pull. The rope, Max, the rope. That... Oh. Do I actually want to put it on the thing? Are you serious? Because I would have thought that that would not be what I would want to do because it's going to shut the door. Or did it land next to it? Alright, hang on. I was hoping that would be enough. I thought that that landed on the door so it wouldn't open. Oh, but then I can probably... Okay. Hang on. Let's try this again, kids. Let's go again. Yes. Ooh. Chloe, like, what are you doing, Max? Chloe, because it does... Right. Oh, it lands right, so it flip-flops off. Okay.
MacGyver strikes again.
Oh, Max, I would not be giving us credit for that. Max, you and I both saw how many times that took us. Like... Don't be proud of this, Max. I know that Chloe doesn't know what that was, but we shouldn't be proud of how long that took us, Max. Chloe! We're really good at what we... Oh, okay, you're back to your box. Excuse me then. I'm going to go look over at my thing I found.
Hold.
Chloe, I've got a giant hat. There you go. You're coming into frame.
Damn, this is heavy.
Well, that's not creepy.
What is this?
Jackpot.
You should call the police. That is what you should
even
do at
need
this
to say
point.
how weird this is?
No, we gotta first go.
He just did. Who built this kind of place?
I know, Electra, I didn't think there would be that
Prescott,
much slack in the
course.
rope for what I wanted. The moment it fell, I was like, oh, that is not going to work. It's one of those moments where you're like, I'm slightly overthinking it now. Definitely first try. Hello, freezer section.
This bunker is so surreal.
Use this keypad. Oh. I'm guessing it's one of these worn out buttons. Do you know what I mean? Like, but what? It's not gonna be 245, is it? I'm trying to remember if there's any time that any numbers meant anything to us.
No, it didn't work.
I feel like we should probably go back in time each time we do that. Use. So what about 5, 4, 2? There you go.
Oh, yes! I thought that only worked in the movies.
We got through that one quick enough,
Open
right?
sesame.
This is so creepy, guys. Guys. Big heavy door. Put some stuff there. Get some. Put the
and ready for
trolley.
the
Move the
apocalypse.
trolley in the doorway.
cost a
Anything to save you time. Never
Come on.
walk into a location that can be easily locked in without putting things behind you. Unless you're running from once the door is shut.
Now what the
The
hell
door
is
is
this?
shut. You have made the most crucial mistake anyone can do going into a dark place. And that is to seal off your exit,
Prescott's
Max.
a creepy art.
Max, this is... Look, I know that I wanted you and Chloe to be together and die together, but I thought there would be more time to have romance and see the world in between. God damn it, Max. Alright, let's look at the food.
More
Drug lab?
survivalist
Could be.
supplies.
Gotta get my cornflakes in when I'm making that meth.
Water supplies. It's like in David's
At least
garage
if,
bunker.
like, everything goes to heck, we can stay down here for
Look
a
at
while.
these cans.
So many mushrooms.
David must shop at the same store.
Is it... Orders are us?
Whoa.
I feel
This
like you're
says
trusting
it
your son as
all
you have
about
disregarded my
Nathan.
rather dire and immediate suggestions,
needs
raising
help.
others' well-being. You know about the extent of Nathan's challenges, but I feel that you refuse to acknowledge the role you play in his mental health. If I do not have your support, I cannot treat Nathan. It is as simple as that. Our theory is becoming even more disconnected from reality, even if he acts in a personable... Sorry, I touched my microphone there. Personal manner. You have ignored my request for a consultation with you and your wife, so I have to assume you are no longer interested in my services. Regardless, I care about Nathan. I believe he needs serious help. If you would like to talk about the matter, I'm always available. Best, Dr. Jacoby. Wow, everyone is failing. Like, again, obviously people are failing Nathan right, left, and center, but Nathan's also a giant
Duct
tool.
tape in a bunker is always a bad sign.
Max, a bunker in of itself is a bad sign.
Everything is sketchy
This
as
is
fuck.
never a good
Nothing
sign.
major
You
here.
don't hear someone say, I have a bunker, and go, girl, Jilly Williams, you know, this is fantastic news. I want to meet you. Take me to your place. You're never that
I guess
excited about it.
Nathan needs the most expensive printer in the world.
Why is she so mad at Rich? Like, I get it. Rich, okay, that's a very terrifying photograph over it. Let's look away from that. And is even more terrifying photograph of a girl having a thing come out of her throat by the looks of it. Yeah, that's not... Oh, there's little eyes on the end of them. It's like her intestines came to life and they wanted out. And they succeeded. All of the posters are not fantastic. But can I just point out, why is she always shocked that rich people have rich things? Of course, they have the best. They're rich, Max. That's what they do. Oh, I was eating. Wrong time, Sphinx. Hoek, Rowork Construction, Stormbreaker Bunker. Wowzers, that's a lot of money, isn't it? That's quite expensive. It's a fairly nice bunker other than the torture pictures. Like, they kind of take the mood down a bit. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're in an apocalyptic situation and you can't get out, you probably don't want to be staring at this all day. It probably isn't going to help your mental health. Like, you're there feeling like, you know, yourself, your head, like your
searching,
hands,
Chloe.
your head in your hands, and you're just like, everything is hell and I hate it, and you look up and then the pictures are echoing you. You wouldn't feel better about yourself.
Talk about tortured.
I think that this is a good sign that Nathan
Jesus, I already hate
should
this
not
place.
be allowed to roam free. Note to say, hang on, I want to touch the note, please.
Whoa. What is going on?
Nathan, I've
between
told you
Nathan
never
and
to
his
call me
father?
using your phone. Stick with the disposable ones I gave you. I don't want to hear you screaming at my name in a public place, which you have stupidly done before. I haven't set all this up and shared my vast wisdom just so you can fuck it up with your teenage rage. We can accomplish a lot together, but you have to let me guide you on you're on your own. Imagine it was signed Rachel Amber. Use the computer.
Let's see
Started
what's
out
in
talking
here.
bad about the poster, but then got all soft voiced and liking it.
Oh my god.
That was a bad time to read your comment, Electro, and not realize what was on the screen and laugh in the way I did. Because if someone takes that clip out of sequence, it looks like I'm laughing at this situation, which is horrifying. It is not like the poster. We're going to back out of that and look away. But wonderful comment! Psychotic timing on my part.
Somebody likes their whiskey.
Who doesn't? Especially if you're down here. If I was trapped in this bunker, you bet I would be like, can I have some whiskey? I feel like that would make things better.
These newspapers are all about Rachel and Kate.
Ooh. Yeah, this is not good.
Jesus, I already hate this place.
Is this where he wants
So
to
who's
take
using this fancy tripod?
the rich kids? This fancy tripod. Like, Max is like, I use a tripod made of garbage cans and glued together with earwax. Look at these fancy people with their fancy real
press wants to
tripods.
creepy art.
She's so judgmental.
I've never seen
and
so
Kate
much
really were like Frank and
pricey
Rachel.
equipment
I
before.
think, Electro, that what Nathan was doing was he was drugging women and staging them for his torture pictures. So I think Kate wasn't willingly there. Like, I think he probably was planning on doing that with Chloe as well, but Chloe escaped. And my assumption is that he's done it to Rachel and something went hideously wrong with Rachel. So I'm guessing that that's what this is. Whether, like, my question is
trespassing, creepy
whether or
art.
not he's intending to kill the women or if Rachel was an accident. But 100%, this is a serial killer in the making. Like, this is like every hallmark that they, like the cliche, I'm a psycho serial killer type thing. Search. I too can search cupboards, Chloe.
Ah, the Apocalypse Entertainment System.
I don't think this is an apocalypse. I think this is so that you can stay down here with your torture victims longer. That would be my guess. Oh no. That's not what you want to see. You don't want to walk into... Oh no. You don't want to walk into a torture
on,
chamber
let's see what
and
this shit
find
is all
a
about.
gigantic
We
list of
are.
names. Ideally, you want to find no list of victims. But
Okay.
if you do find some,
Binder
you would
marked
like it to be
Victoria,
as
but
small
it's
as
empty.
possible.
Look, the next one says Kate.
Oh no, Kate. No.
Yeah.
She killed that bastard back there.
Kate wasn't the first.
Yeah.
All those binders are filled with other victims.
This is not good.
Victoria has to be next. Nathan must be planning to dose her tonight at the Vortex Club party.
Oh god, they found Rachel.
These are all post shots, right?
Right? Are they?
Chloe,
Is that?
look at her face. She's out of it.
Oh,
Maybe Nathan paid her a shitload of cash to do this. She probably
No,
would
he
have.
did
I
not.
don't think so. Why is he putting her in the ground like that?
Oh.
Where?
The junkyard.
Oh my
Max,
god,
we
did
have
they
to find
bury
the
her
spot now.
alive?
Then
Or
we
was
can
she
see what
dead?
did. There's no way she's dead. No way. She posed for those pictures, Max. I know it. Please, let's go.
Was she buried alive or dead? That's my question. Also, yeah, we should probably go,
Oh
like,
my God.
maybe,
This picture is framed different.
so that's obviously,
Rachel is awake and fucking furious. Rachel is passed out and she has something in her mouth.
Oh, no.
This shot is so staged. I can't believe it's real.
I don't
I
think
can't.
it's, well, I think, oh god.
Kate looks so doped up. At least Kate was asleep through all this bullshit.
Jesus, do you want to maybe take a list of names? 'Cause you should. Like,
Ah, the Apocalypse Entertainment System.
It was really such a juxtaposition after everything that Max has been saying. Oh, we're just going to leave that there. Should we maybe put... Oh, no, hang on. Rewinding times. You know what? Screw it. They already know we're here. It's fine. I don't think rewinding time... Because I was about to say we should rewind so we put everything back, but there's nowhere to rewind to. If she's in the ground at the moment, then I doubt she's alive now. Oh yeah, I definitely think she's definitely dead now, Electro, but I'm wondering whether or not she was buried alive or whether she was dead and then buried. Do you know what I mean? Like the two different things it could have done. Drive quickly, girls, because you should call the police as well. A lot, because that's going to be cleared out next time you're there because you left a lot of evidence and there were probably security cameras if they're half smart. Oh god.
Chloe, slow down! Wait for me!
Maxa, actually run faster!
Where I'm going.
Oh no. Well. Have we found Rachel Amber, everyone? Has it...
Look, this is it. This is it.
Did you want to dig? You should probably
Are you
use
gonna
a
help me,
tool.
Max?
Well, shovels work, but even the bucket would probably be a better plan.
Stop! Look.
Oh no.
Please no.
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh, the smell.
that smell. Rachel.
Oh no.
No, Rachel, no, please not her. Chloe. Rachel, why? I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry.
I loved her so much.
So you know my skinning Rachel plan so that we could use her flesh as a face mask to, like, pretend to be her? I'm guessing that since it smells really bad, we probably won't be able to go with that plan. But the plan to shock Chloe into accepting Rachel as dead seems to be going underway quite well, so we will revert back to plan A on that, which was the more clean version, which was just shock her into accepting that Rachel's dead. And I think finding Rachel's dead body has sufficiently shocked her for that. If I have to say. I don't think the second option is going to work anymore. I don't think that the body is in any sufficient skinning mode, if you know what I mean. No flesh indeed. I think it's gone. Sphinx too soon down. If she's in... They gave her a small to read through, so she's actually fine. Too soon. Sphinx, it's forward planning, Sphinx. Forward planning. You legit walked over her body way back, I think, and I was like, oh, she doesn't know. Oh, true. Oh my god, Ozzy, I bet if I find that clip, I'm probably walking back and forth and probably talking about Rachel Amber at the time as well. Now that we know where that is.
I hope Nathan enjoys his last party.
Oh god.
Chloe, we can go right to the cops. We have proof.
Go to the
Fuck the
cops!
police. Rachel wanted us to find her. So we could get real justice. And revenge. The Prescotts have had this coming for 100 years, and nobody is gonna get in my way.
I'm not...
Especially with your help. Right?
I'm with you to the end, Chloe.
We really should have something done about, like, Nathan being taken down as a crazy killer is going to do more damage to the Prescott family than just murdering their son, because that's just going to turn them into martyrs or whatever. Like, that's not how you take down big, rich, powerful people. You have to really slur their name. You can't just kill one of their children. That just makes them more popular among the wealthy and such.
Shit. This is like that eclipse.
You're right. Look at the outline.
I can't tell if they're different.
What is that?
It can't be two moons.
Jesus, Chloe, look up at the sky.
Possible.
Beautiful.
It's 2 moons.
I don't give a shit. The world is ending.
Oh god.
Cool.
You're not listening. Something major is going down.
That's right. Nathan Prescott is going down.
Chloe, your plan has many faults, including you probably going to jail.
Welcome to the end of the world, ladies.
Hey, Warren, there's 2 moons.
Glad you decided to escort me.
You look really good, Warren.
Oh,
Are you
God.
alright after today?
I really flipped out on Nathan. I just hate bullies. And Max.
He's dangerous.
I'm glad there was more I police and Max, and it just
Didn't
ends.
see him at the dorm again. I was held up in my room.
Dude, have you been drinking?
He's very wasted, Max.
If you consider half a beer drinking.
Let's go, Max.
Hey. I know this is a bad time, but can I get one picture? I've been feeling like this might be actually the end of the world, so...
That's fair, Warren.
I want to have something...
Chloe is not happy.
...for prosperity.
Well, I don't blame you, Warren.
I know. I'm a pain in the booty.
He is so
Just
drunk.
one picture.
I'm surprised he's not trying to kiss
Action.
Max right now. Like, do you know what I mean?
We've got no time for
Like,
this shit.
end of the world kiss.
Come on, Max.
Sorry. I just wanted to feel like a normal student after this week's ultra-violence. I never hit anybody like that before. I was always the one getting my ass kicked.
Good job, Alpha Warren.
We still need your expert help. If you see Nathan, text me immediately, okay? And do not let him see you.
Warren.
I know how to be invisible here.
Warren
Not
just
to
getting
me,
in between
Warren.
me and Chloe painted.
Text soon.
Alright, off we go. He looks like he's about to pass out. Hello, end of the world party, we're here.
Hi, can I take your code or anything? No, I
we're
didn't
just
see
in
any
line?
tablet with cat pics.
Oh god, okay.
Okay, Chloe, where the hell are you?
Right, so here's actually probably a good part to sum it up, I think. Because it is about the time that I normally call it, and I feel like end of the world party is probably a good time to get back to on Thursday when we'll be playing it again. So we'll exit that. But that was, I quite enjoyed. Like, I like where the story is going. I'm very much enjoying it. Even though, like, obviously that was quite... It's quite... Again, I do want to reiterate, I do take the subject matter and the things they're dealing with quite seriously. I do understand that. I just deal with it in dark humor. So I know it speaks too soon and stuff like that. It really is. I'm actually very surprised at how well this game is actually getting at my emotions at times. Even though I'm throwing out jokes left, right, and center. It is still, it's a very incredible game, and it's dealing with some very serious stuff quite brilliantly, I have to say. I'm excited to see what happens with the end of the world party type thing. If you guys like, I can show you. So as I said before, sorry. I figured what I could show you guys before I fully wrap up is because, as I said, it's been 10 years since I switched from console to PC. And I haven't like looked back from PC since. And so on the time that I've been on Steam, I've done 9 random reviews for games, and I went through them today. Because I just sort of realized they were there, and I figured I'd show you just the cover thing of the games and my reviews over the years, which are just I just thought it would be a bit of fun if you guys would like to see. So I'll show you. So this was the very first review I ever put on Steam, and it was Killing Floor. And I just said, it does exactly as it's called. And that was in 2012. I know, an amazingly in-depth, startling review. The Walking Dead in 2012 as well. Best writing and story I've come across in some time. I was clearly impressed with The Walking Dead. I have no idea why, and I don't remember ever writing these reviews for the games either. So who knows why I chose these games? Portal, I decided to write one in 2012 as well. I think by this stage, everyone else has played this, but so fun, so recommend anyways. I just recommended the game to everyone. The uploaded one for the Steam badge. Yes, very. I think that must have been why I did it. Red Shirt, I wrote a much bigger review on. You will hate Astra. You may fall in love with Astra at first, but she is a heartless... And then you will try to win back. I gave you so much of my time, Astra, and you cheated on me. I spent so many creds on you. Anyway, it is a really awesome game, which is great to play as you're watching a show or something like that. 2014. XCOM, also in 2014. You will grow attached to your soldiers, and you will hate the aliens. Michael Bay's favorite thing will happen. Strategy, yes. Customization, yes. Hours of your life dedicated from the world around us. Heck yes, this is the game you want. It's like a perfect mix of strategy and shooting things in the face. 2014. So I got a little bit more in depth with that review, didn't I? Five Nights at Freddy's. This game, I've not played anything like it. I can't even handle this. This game, it freaks me out. Enough to make my dogs freak out. They now think the computer is something to be barked at. Get this game, because this game is amazing. 2014. That was the first time I'd played a horror game, and it had scared the heck out of me, and my dogs went wild when they heard that. I remember that one, actually. And then Killing Floor 2, I also reviewed. For some reason, I decided to review both Killing Floor 1 and Killing Floor 2, which are the most uncomplicated games in the world. So Killing Floor 2, I wrote, it is a floor of killing, and it is amazing. As you can see in 2015, I really got the heart of the game and wanted everyone to know about Killing Floor 2. I'm glad you're liking Ozzy. I'd forgotten about these reviews. I thought it'd be fun to share. And then Raft, I got very in-depth. This game is a game that you can play whilst listening to podcasts, which is great, because I like to do things whilst I learn things. There are potatoes and beets. The beets are dumb, and don't invest in them. There are also other stuff you can hit with an axe. I really like the game, because you can build stuff, stab a shark, and somehow melt down seaweed. My only grievance is you can't seem to window the screen, so when you have to dual screens, it's a bit tweaky. Also, they need to have some more use for plastic. Like so much damn plastic. Oh, there also seems to be a bug with the Anchor Sale achievement, but that's not a big deal. If you are looking for a chill, relaxing game where you just kind of build because you can, this is it. But with sharks, and everything is better with sharks. Also, if you get this and start a potato farm like me, the seagulls are mean jerks. Garbage Birds 2018. You read this one on Steam? And then, I believe this is the last review I wrote. The Planet Zoo. Great game. Controls are a little, why the F would you make it this button? But other than that, rather fun. It's more complicated than Zoo Tycoon, like you have to care about electricity and water purity, which is annoying. But if you loved Zoo Tycoon, you will love this. Hard to learn when drunk. I recommend learning it while sober, or just having started drinking. 2019. So, those were apparently the reviews I felt vital to put up on Steam. I specifically really like the last one, how I give very loving instructions on when to learn the game. But I hope you all enjoyed that. Raft is amazing. It really has kept up to date. Thank you all so much for joining me on this. That was so much. Well, I always want to be like, it's so much fun. It's fun talking with you guys and going through it and puzzling things out. It was a bit of a, oh my god, what is happening at the end? We'll obviously be playing it again this Thursday. And a big thank you as well to the people who lurk, and a super big thank you to the people who do watch my VODs as well. And hello, Lemons, how are you going? Don't think the jump scare worked. That's odd. Barry, if you can refund that one, because I think the pretzel outdrowned it there. Thank you all so much for joining me, and have an absolutely fantastic rest of the time zone, wherever you are, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!